98% of you at home. How goes it? How's life? How's the wife? How's the kids? Hopefully good. Hopefully good. Oh my God, happy Friday! Ah! I'm so excited, man. Yo, hi Pink, hi Medicine, hi Mellow, hello there, hi Clara. Howdy, howdy chat, howdy Vod Watches, howdy Nap, howdy Tiger. How goes it, everybody? How you doing? Road trip time, lads. Oh, you know that's right. That's right. It's a road trip time again. Well, not quite just yet, but you know, it will be. It will be. I've been locked in the car since Monday. I mean, you should have got out. The Pear Wiggler will be by your side, Napster. Yo, Desky. Pog. We shall wiggle our way forward. What a coinky dink. I'm starting the road trip tomorrow at 1 a.m. That is a poor time to start a road trip, my friend. That is a poor time. I was forgotten in the trunk. Why didn't you get out? There's a little pull button, a little pull latch you can pull to get out. Come on. It's not just me. That is something clearly you're able to do. Also, it's Minecraft, now with more polygons. Who would have known? Who would have known? My God. Yo, Grant, what's up, dude? I feel like 1 a.m. is not a reasonable time to start. That's what I'm saying. Good gracious. It is when the drive's gonna be 50. No, it still isn't. It's still not. Unless you need a B subways for something, but good gracious. Oh my God. Yo, Jin! I'm about to go out of town because of my B-Day. Well, happy early B-Day for Sunday. But just wanted to pop in to resub. Hope everyone has a good stream. Love your names. I was able to secure Lunar concert tickets before they sold out, so let's go. Oh, Pog champ, man. Pog. That's awesome, Jin. Congrats. Hello. Yeah. Okay, that's where we caught up. Yo, Tyler, what's up, dude? I'm sorry. Am I getting an ad? I mean, mayhaps, my friend. If you ain't subbed, woof. It's ad time. I mean, it's not ad time. You know what I mean. I've ridden from Florida to Pennsylvania and then back to Florida. Oh my God. So many road trips. How do? Nap left the kids unattended in a hot vehicle, messed up. No, I didn't. First of all. Second of all, how dare you? How dare you insinuate such things? I would never, ever, maybe every second Thursday, but that's the only time I would ever do such a thing. Come now, please. I'm making a floating island in Minecraft and I'm really happy with how it's turned out. Yo, Pug, man, floating islands are actually kind of difficult, in my opinion at least. I don't know, I've always found it to be a little tricky to get just right. I'll never forgive you for I don't know if I did. I don't think I did, and I haven't been proved wrong, so no one's proved me wrong, so I choose to believe that I did, and you're gaslighting, gatekeeping, and goyle bossing me. So that's on you, pal. I'm taking a road trip. I'm taking one right now. I moved out on my college dorm right now. Yo, MJ Pog. Congrats. Back on the road again. Nap vibes being projected into my ears. Nothing better. Oh, man, y'all sweet, man. On an unrelated note, I think I need hearing aids now. Okay. All right. Maybe a little less sweet. Maybe just a little bit of tartness, you know, just a smidge. Oh man, like a lemon glaze. It's sweet, but it's sour, you know? Oh my God. One time, a road trip, I slept on a floorboard of the back seat. Floorboards? There should not be floorboards in a vehicle. I woke up under the seat. Under the seat? Was this... That sounds so dangerous. It sounds incredibly dangerous. It was very tricky, but I made the skeleton first, and this method is a lot easier to get right. Fair. A lot of people do that with base blocks of concrete as well. They'll use concrete, like yellow concrete or whatever, or wool, so they have a bright color to kind of like see what they want, and then they'll texture it afterwards. Yo,
that new planet, huh?
Oh my God, man, Tyler, yo, thank you so much for the sub, dude, for 9 months in a row. Hey, yo, Twitch baby. But but also, I was gonna say, yeah, dude, the NASA stuff is crazy. I'm so excited. We're also probably gonna get some pretty good pictures out of the James Webb Telescope pretty soon. I am excited, man. I'm amped. Nap, like an older brother leaving you in the car in 70-degree weather just to buy a lotto ticket in for the coldest. That sounds oddly specific, but okay. I don't remember the one road trip I went on as a baby. Why not? Oh, come on, you gotta take notes. Did you not have out your little crayon and your little flip book and your Blue's Clues notebook to take down the notes of where you were and what was going on? How would you retrace your steps in a childish television show manner? I feel like you wouldn't be able to if you didn't take notes. And then what's Mr. Salt and Mrs. Pepper gonna say? And poor baby Paprika! My God, I probably know too much or remember too much of Blue's Clues now that I think about it. Maybe I know too. What is the lore? Can you imagine just instantly? And so the lore of Blue's Clues. My God. Please tell me you're talking about Fahrenheit, because if you're talking about Celsius, I mean, well, I feel like they'd just be incinerated in any other version of that. But yes, please, let's not restart that debate. People are getting Java this summer. I mean, Pog minigame, like you specifically, or just like people, just in general, they're getting Java. Why didn't it text to speech it? Happy first stream to the to Pride Month for the 94% of us. It's so true, King. Happy Pride to all of you in the LGBTQ plus community. Congratulations, enjoy your month. The oh man, no, I forgot to corporatize my logo. Right. How am I meant to prey on people for their cold hard cash in a greedy capitalistic way? No, I'm a little confused why that didn't read out. Curious. The Nap, how dare the two-year-old not take notes on his road trip? That's what I'm saying, man. Nap, let me tell you the lore of Blue's Clues. I love Blue's Clues. Do tell, MJ, do tell. This sounds intriguing. Everyone on PC. Oh, Pog. Everyone is entitled to their own wrong opinion. Oh my God, please, Pink, please. You can't say everyone is entitled to their own opinion and use the word wrong in it. That is inherently antagonistic. It didn't text to Beach Happy Pride. Bot is homophobic. Oh my God. No, that's probably not what it is. I hope. I need to talk to a 2-year-old. Do they understand what cars are? Oh, I think they understand the ins and outs of locomotion, you know? That just tracks, you know? Oh, man. Thank you for coming out as asexual stream right now. Yo, Pog, dude. Hey, I can use this then. Dude, Pog champ. Oh, man, congrats. I hope you have a wonderful Pride, Gret. I hope you have a wonderful Pride. Oh, man, congratulations. I want a compilation of Pig saying things they did. It says City Boy after spawning in shock. Well, you can't just ride on floorboards of a car. I don't even think cars have floorboards. What do you mean, man? Shark bait. Ooh, ah, yo. Ow do. Oh my God. Napster, I found your TikTok. I don't regret it. Like you randomly came up on my For You page. Hey, Pog, man. I mean, that's always lovely to hear. I know MJ. I was on MJ's For You page again recently. I was like, oh my God, the algorithm likes me? Pog? Yes, rainbow capitalism. I know, right? So true. So true. I have the perfect rainbow capitalism now. I have the button. What do you mean they don't have floorboards? They don't have floorboards. It is a metal shell. What is the board? What board is in this vehicle? Unless it's a jalopy with a auga like horn from like 1923, I don't think. I'm pretty positive that they don't have floorboards, Pink. Oh my god, does your car not have a bottom? It has a bottom, but where are the floorboards? Show me the board. It is all one big shell and it's metal. It's not a floorboard. Like, do you see a concrete foundation? Go, floorboards. No. Yo, dude, Chad, what's up, dude? Oh my god. Oh man, personally, I mean Pog as well. Pog as well. Togger. What's Pog? Tiger. Oh man, Pog champion. Man, good for all you. I'm so happy that so many of you are like out and proud of your identity and stuff like that. But also if you're not, because like some people, my understanding at least, some people are not, and that's fine too, chat. If you're a member of the chat and you don't, and you feel like, or not feel like, what's the word I'm looking for? And you are part of that community, but you don't want to be out loud proud type thing. That is also fine. And just know, no matter what, you are in fact valid. How are you on this love today? I'm fantastic, dude. I'm living La Vida Loca. I've just been bouncing around for the first little bit because I forgot to mention what we're doing this stream, man. The algorithm has returned you to my For You page for TikTok about igloos once again. It is full circle true, especially because this time last year was like right before the hardcore world started back up, man. Oh my god, I'm tired as heck since I worked out. Hey, but that can be a good tired at least. But other than that, I'm doing absolutely splendid. Hey, I'm glad to hear it, man. Pog. Oh yeah, it's Pride Month. I don't know if I talked about it, but I'm coming out as a T4T and NBLW. It's taken me a long time to come to terms with myself, but I feel comfortable enough in this community to actually say that's not a joke. Yo, Mello, one, congratulations, and that is awesome. Two, I'm so happy to hear that. Like both that for you, but then also that you're like find yourself comfortable in this community to do that, man. Awesome, congrats. You are in fact valid. Nab validated me on the third day of Pride Month. Only by the third day when I rise again. Only then do I validate people and their parking. Oh my god. Does not know what to. I'm sorry. What are they? I'm sorry. I can learn it. I can learn it. T4T means trans for trans. K means non-binary loving women. Oh, okay, pop. You know what? I can understand that one. I can understand that one. Women, Pog, yes. Yes. But yeah, no, huge shout out to Mel. I'm sorry, I didn't know what the acronyms meant. I was gonna look it up after stream. I didn't want to like say anything. It is a good tired, and I'm feeling better than ever. Hey, Pog, dude, that is awesome, and congratulations. It can be a lot to go to the gym, in my opinion. Boy howdy, there are days I wake up and I'm like, It is a frosty day out. Less so now, more in winter. My god, do I hate going to the gym in winter. There is nothing worse at like 4:45 in the morning than you look at your clock and you put your little piggy toe, you put it out of the blanket and you go, I gotta go, and it just barely touches down onto the floor. It barely sets, and then ice shocks up your body and you go, no, please, God, no. And then you have to go, oh my god, it's the worst. I had taken for a while in the winter. I'd taken to running to the gym as a warm up in the beginning because then I at least warmed up and wasn't freezing walking the whole way. But my god, was it bad for a while. Not fun. Not fun. I do miss one aspect of living on campus was always that like the gym was right there and there was tunnels and I could just get there and it would be great. My god. Non-berry was non-berry. That what? Verbal typo, quick, get him. What do you mean? I think the audio just glitched. I said non-binary. I don't know what you're talking about, non-berry. Barry Allen? Not my flesh. Yo, Blue Ducks, dude, what's up, man? It's been a bit. It has. How you been? Man, I've been great. I've been living La Vida Loca. I've been enjoying myself. I've been having a fun little time jaunting around doing this thing. I'm getting the castle walls done for what will eventually be a castle built up there, a big pearly white gate castle. And yeah, life's been vibing, man. How about yourself? I keep my room at 60 at all times. Well, me. A fun thing that's pretty common. This is people regarding WLW. Willa is MLM. Yes. Yes. I understand. Nap, yes, Tyler. I usually just make lovely women jokes, but pretty sure Sapphic, non-binary for non-binary. Yo, speaking of the Flash, oh my god, please, no. Because I can't mess with, having a gender. Fair, valid. You are not Barry Allen. Oh my god. But anyway, what I was gonna say though, is, yeah, so today we're gonna go on a road trip again because we need to go on a road trip because we need to go get some materials that I know exactly where they are. It will be dangerous. You know, you remember that cave? You remember that cave you guys didn't think I'd make it out of? Yeah, we gotta go back. And for a long time, I gotta go light up that whole place, and I gotta go get a bunch of clay out of there. Because I need a bunch more clay so that I can turn it into bricks, and then with that bricks, I will, so, you know, hopefully creepers don't fall on me in there, because large caves are just shy of, you know, being, what's the word I'm looking for? They're just shy of being like ravines for like, don't go in them in hardcore because you will likely die. But you know, I thought, you know, we're only a week away from it being a year. Why not roll the dice? Why not? But before we do that, you and I have some chores to get done and some housework, chat. So we're not going on the road trip just yet. We got work to do. We've got work to do because we still got to get this wall finished. So we're gonna do our chores first, and then we're gonna get a fun road trip. All right? All right, good. I am MLM, multi-level marketing. What is that? What it means? I'm so confused. I mean, like, I know that version of it. I just presumed that's not what was being. I didn't think it was a meme. I thought it was something else. I'm gonna find you some good queer resources to get you caught up on the basics. I feel like it's just the acronyms that are really tripping me up at this point, but I appreciate it. Cause like I have a solid background in terms of like, well, I guess it's more only in the political and legislative side of everything, because it's just part of my degree, where like I just have to read a bunch about it. So, or well, I guess I don't have to. I guess I choose to, but that's just because like it feels like something worth pursuing as like oh yeah, that it's, I don't know, it's the same way that like in history, when I came to university, I started only looking into Japanese and Southeast Asian history, was because I kind of already grew up knowing a lot about European history. I didn't feel I needed much more. It was kind of boring at that point. Not boring per se, but like, you know, I could expand my horizons a bit and expand it to other cultures. And similarly in poli-sci, I mean, why would I research politics for myself? How does that help me? That doesn't help me understand anybody else any better. That's useless. I'll be back in 20 minutes. I gotta wash off the sweat for the workout. Sure thing, Dungeon! Nap, I need to pee before we leave. Don't move the car yet. He's not going in. We got chores to do. You're not going anyways just yet. Oh my god. Is Twitch censoring the message because I confused it in half the message? I don't think so. Yo, Loki, what's up? When I was 5, I guess my parents and I lived together. We traveled with a car. Pog? I'm not seeing censor. Twitch doesn't like. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, I know what it is. I know why the text to speech isn't working. Oh, that's right. Okay. No, I changed on recommendation from a few different people I'd spoken to. I changed it so like bits can still be redeemed at 1 cent, and that's fine. But proper text to speech is now 25 bits, which is 25 cents. And the reason for that is because there's more likelihood of a bot spamming your bits for 1 cent at a time to spam a lot of bits out for text to speech messages than there is that it will have a 25 cent. So there is a slight increase, and I mean, I don't do it because like bits don't happen often, so I don't expect it to be like a bad thing. And your message will still come up, just like for it to be read out with text to speech is now a few more cents. And the reason for that is because, well, the bot rate was mostly the problem, and it was recommended to me. So I was like, okay, fair enough. I kind of have a few people who they just tell me like, hey, this is an issue on Twitch now, so change this about how you stream. And I go, okay. And that's probably what that is. Now that I think about it, I'd totally forgotten that change had happened. My bad. But anyway, the messages will still pop up on screen at the 1 bit and stuff like that. So yeah, those messages will still come through. The only road trips I've ever gone is to Arkansas and to Missouri. I get car sick easily. Fair. Do you find you get car sick in all positions in a car, or just like just the middle seat, or like, because I was always bad unless I was in like, if I was in the middle seat, but if I was on like the side, or if I was in the front seat, I'd be fine. Which is weird. I don't know why that changes anything. I never had sensoring on. But anyway, I've also got oh my god. Pink, why are you on so many road trips, and why do you think vehicles have floorboards? I'm still not over that. Anyway, let's actually get on to the proper whatchamacallit, MLM, man loving man, and woman loving woman. NB/NB is non-binary. I knew the ENBY, T for T, trans people who only date trans people. Okay, that makes sense. All right, I understand now. I understand. Thank you. I can only sit in the passenger seat, and even then, I have to take medicine for motion sickness. Woof. I mean, that sounds like a rough hand dealt, I'm not gonna lie. The mine will have the majority of what I need. There's some cobble. Let's go. Let's actually get the projects underway, chat. Come on, you guys want to make it in time for the good old road trip, huh, Slugger? G'day there, Slugger. Don't you want to come throw a ball out in the yard? Yeah. Hey, champ. Well, you gotta do your chores first before we can go on this road trip. I don't know why this bit is funny to me. I have no idea why. It just is. But calling it floorboards is the correct term. No, because they're not. Okay, you tell me this. If you are in a building with a concrete floor, is that floor, by being the floor, automatically floorboards? No. There's no boards in a car either. It's a shell that is soldered together. It is not boards. It is two chunks of a shell melted together. That's what it is. It's welded. It's not a floorboard. You show me the board. You find me the measured out board in a car, and then I will agree. Wiggler joke here. See, I'm so funny. Actually, that kind of is funny though. That is good humor. Probably a million of people absolutely covers a large area. He's not talking. If you say so. Oh yeah, my book. I need that. What? I also need another bucket of water. I need water. I need agua. Soy Dora. Can you say water? What are you doing? I'm so funny. Yo, Caleb! Dude, what's up, man? Hello, bonjour. Comment ça va? How do you do? Hopefully well. Hopefully good. I guess technically, yeah, that's what you meant to say. You meant to say, I hope you're doing well. You're not meant to say, hey, I hope you're good. Because good technically isn't so, yeah. I always forget that's like a thing in the English language. You meant to say well. Oh, I'm doing well. Or great, that too. You're apparently not meant to say good, and I'm always like, oh. But oh well, language is fluid. Doing great though. Pog? Dude. Oh, there's a but. Oh no. It's literally called floorboards. Slightly different meaning in automotive terms. But it's very much called the floor. But I disagree. And you show me where it's called that. You show me the manual. Still no PC. Right. I mean, Pogny, you're doing great. Rip on the no PC. But hey, I mean, hopefully it'll get to you pretty soon. I think you said you'd ordered one, right? Yo, how's the wife and the kids? Man, the wife and kids, Blue Ducks. My God, are they good? They're doing fantastic, actually. I mean, mind you, it's probably because they've gone into the pottery business and they've just really been enjoying their competitive nature with Pottery Barn. In fact, they're likely to just absolutely decimate them in the coming fiscal year. And I think that makes them happy. And I just stay out of the way for the most part because they seem to be on a bit of a mission, you know? Dictionary here in the kind of floorboards are not made of wood, but they're still made of a specific material, making them that make it a floorboard.
Happy Pride Month. To support Nap and his Rainbow Capitalism sub with Twitch Prime, or should I say Twitch Pride Ba Dum TSS?
Yeah! Woo! Rainbow Capitalism, let's go! Someone new is gonna come to this chat and think I'm the biggest scumbag in the world, which maybe I am. But either way, yeah, Twitch Prime. Oh my God, if you can, and or want to, then that would be lovely. But either way, just hanging out is cool, guys. It's all Gucci. It's all fine. Oh my god. 2 seconds to Google it. I don't know, Mr. Henry Ford. I'm gonna go with no, L, and the ratio. So I'm gonna go with streamer privilege and just say I'm right. You know? Oh my god. I love pottery. Oh, do you do pottery? Like, do you make stuff? If so, Pog, what do you make? But PC paying money and Caleb equals student, but Caleb also equals incapable of managing money. Oh, what do you mean you're very capable of managing money? I believe in you. You gotta believe in yourself. The price of hydrate went up. Well, not since you've last been here, it hasn't. No, it's the same price as last time you've been here. And if you wish to blame someone, blame Menacing and Tiger. You fly closer to the sun. It is the same price as when you were last here. That's not fair. Do you wish to die? I mean, not particularly, no. Not like if I can help it. I mean, I think generally I'm fine not. For now, at least. I mean, who knows? Maybe the 27 Club, I don't know. But like, in general, that's kind of a ways off. Like, I don't gotta worry about that for a long time. So maybe. But for now, I'm probably pretty good. That's dark. I feel like that went darker than I meant it to. I meant that to have a lot lighter of an air, and it did not. Apologies for that, chat. Apologies. Oh god, not an accident redemption. Oh god. Cowboy for floorboard crime. Well, I'd go ahead and say that I actually didn't commit no crime, so. And I will say that till the day I die, because quite frankly, I don't think it matters. I think it's not a floorboard, and you're wrong. I think when Edgar Allan Poe wrote about a telltale heart being underneath the floorboard, he didn't mean he didn't mean for you to be able to misinterpret that as being underneath a car. You understand? So I'm gonna go with he's not. Google it, they're literally called car floor. I don't care what your Google says. I care what's in my heart of hearts, you know? My heart. You'll have to worry about it if you keep playing with my knives. I haven't raised it since you've last been here. I don't know why you feel like I've raised it. Or sorry, I don't know why you think that I raised it since you last been here, man. It's been the same price for the better part of a month and a half. It was April when it last went up. Guys, should I pretend to be streamed so I can clickbait coming up June 1st next year for 1 billion views? I mean, that does sound like. I mean, is it clickbait though? It don't. If it's true, it's not clickbait. It's just true. It's just an interesting topic. Like if you are telling a story and it's true fully, and you make that the title of the video and that makes people click, that's not baiting them. That's just click. It just clicks. There's no bait. Oh my god. Free dictionary definition of floorboards. A board in the floor of a motor vehicle. I don't care what freedictionary.com said. You will never convince me. All right, listen. You know what? Oxford Dictionary also updated say irregardless is a word. You know what? It's not a word. It's not. And I don't care what they say. It'll never be a word. L plus ratio. And that's all I need to say about it. I see you, it's on site. On site. Aw, oh, Caleb, come on now. Come on now. No, it won't be. I'd obliterate you. It'd be fine. It'd be so easy. Oh my god. Hey, that's a joke, Caleb. I'd never fight you. You're too nice. You're too kind. You're too much of a sweetheart. I feel like I couldn't. Oh no! Wow! That was so disturbing. I was so confused. I was like, what'd you hear? Huh? Oh my god. Sweet Jesus, Tyler. My God, man. I just didn't see it coming through, man. Nappy Accident Redemption went up by 1. The Parawiggler shall smite you with the extreme. No, no, no. You silly goose. Parawiggler won't do nothing. I got jump scared. Good, chat. I'm glad I am not the only one getting jump scared anymore. Good. Elbows, see, that's the thing. You guys can even see it when it happens. You get like a little, I think it's like about here. You guys get like a little logo that pops up here. I don't get that. I am just viewing Minecraft. I don't have the overlay that tells me things. Oh my God. At the beginning of this language is fluid now. No, it's not. Yeah, well, L plus ratio. Do as I say, not as I do. Get absolutely got. I'll turn this car around. Do you understand me? I'm sending Linus Tech Tips after you to demolish your PC while you sleep. Let him try. He simply could not. Anyway, was just saying hi. So good stream, y'all. Bye, Caleb. Always good to have you, my guy. It's always good to have you for as long as you can stay. Woo. Oh my God. All right, let's get to work. I've said that like 6 times now, but now I mean it. This time I mean it. Yeah. I think I'm gonna trade out some of this for some of the black stuff. Do you mind? Good God. Some people, man. For the life of me, I can't manage it. All right, what do I gotta do? Is there any? Okay, there's nothing here. Never mind. I'm gonna work on the other base part of the wall, I guess. No, because where is my deep slate? What'd you do with it, chat? Minecraft could be a scary game because it sounds so creepy. Yeah, fair. It's a spooky game by times. This car has no floor. Exactly. There's no floor. We are in the Flintstones, my friend. Full stop. I mean, I don't know about that. Most horror games don't have a peaceful mode. Just saying. Like, most horror games don't be like, yeah, super scary. Unless you don't want it to be, then it's not. That's normally not really an option when it comes to most cases. It's typically a scenario of like, yes, it's a horror game, or no, it's not. I got hungry in the car, so I ate your deep slate. Oh! But it would be so crunchy, it would break your teeth. I say boo and scare half the chat. Good golly. My God. Boo. I think it's over here in either this one or that one. There's some of it. That kind of works. Where's the rest? Ow. I guess this will have to do for now. All right, now I need the stone cutter, which is up there. I'm all spread about, chat. I'm all spread about. We're near 40 minutes in, and I feel like I've not gotten anything done. I mean, chatting with you, I suppose, is getting something done. But good gracious. I wonder how many hydro checks I could force Nap to take in a row. Why would you say that, Greg? Why would you? That is such a mean statement to even ponder. Why would you even suggest such a thing? That is that's such a mean-spirited thing to do, my friend. That would be so vicious and cruel for no reason. For no reason at all. It's simply for your own just sick entertainment. I won't stand for it. All right, let's get over there. I'm really sorry I ate one of your kidneys. I don't think sorry cuts it in that scenario. I'll be honest with you, chat. You guys should be man, hydrates are so much more expensive in other chats. I've never even made my hydrates all that expensive, man. Can't you just limit the number of hydrates I can redeem within a certain period of time? Yeah, I can. But I feel like I should be able to trust my chat. I feel like my chat should be more trustworthy than that. Then maybe I should just only ever have to do a little bit, and then they'll be like, ah, yes, streamer is drowning. I suppose we should stop. You know, I want to have faith in chat. I don't have faith that y'all will do the right thing. You know, I feel that I ought to be able to give you guys the trust to do the right thing, man. You know what, actually? That all needs to go because this needs to be done slightly differently. Ow! 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 Kerchoo! Kerchow! Kerchoo! Kerchow! Wow! Kerchow! Wow! Oh! Yo! River 1403, thank you so much for the follow, man. I appreciate it. Oh my god. Hi, just making it known, I bought new yeast. Hey, yo, broke the mixer, fixed it, and put the dough under the warmest blanket I have. Good god, you're giving the dough surgery. You get I mean, that might work. That'll save it. But my god, you've straight up just been like, the dough is in critical condition. I've given it 3 cc's of new yeast. Oh my god. Drowning is the point. We ignore it and carry on, isn't it? Oh, I don't think that's the point, man. My good gracious. Good night. Drown safely. Oh! To making it tea. Oh my god. I was this close, Spider-Man. I need photos of Spider-Man. Oh, J. Jonah Jameson, you little scamp. I feel like no one calls J. Jonah Jameson a little scamp, and I feel like they should. I feel it is an apt name for the man. I feel like, I mean, come on, like when you see the mustachioed face of J. Jonah Jameson, you must be like, surely you must go, oh, you little scamp. Like clearly, like that has to cross your mind. I'm positive. Just me? Okay, I suppose. Oh my god. But what I'm actually really excited about coming up, sorry, I just remember what Tyler was asking earlier, is I'm really excited to see what images we're gonna get from the James Webb Telescope pretty soon, because it's gonna be pretty soon. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be pretty soon that we get the proper images from that thing. So like I'm kind of excited. Like not unreasonably so, but like enough where feasibly I could power the country of Portugal with like my excitement, which I mean, you know, is again a valid amount of excitement. It's just some people might say it's a little much, and I to them I would say L plus ratio, you know. I mean, get good, Scrub Lord. Oh my god. You say you're gonna go boil Sprite? Why? Don't! No! Typical Friday night from LA. I know, and I hate it! It is vile! It is a war crime, man. That is not right. Oh, boil Sprite, man. Come on, man. That is so messed up. That is so messed up. That is vicious. That is something out of a horror film, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. Gabagool. Ow, ow. 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 Wow, no! Why'd you do that? Warm lemon lime. No, no. Why? Just why? Oh, my good gracious. Oh man. Oh, what I was also gonna say is, I don't know how many of you had seen the yesterday was like a state of play for like PlayStation, and I'm not like a huge PlayStation fan by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, I'm not really dedicated to any one specific thing, but there was some pretty cool things announced. Most notably, that the game Stray, which if you remember is the absolutely game of the year game coming out, that is about a stray cat in a cyberpunk like universe in the future where like robots are just instead of humans exist, and it's adorable. Every little bit of it, I adore it. It is my favorite thing ever, and it comes out July 19th. I'm so excited. I kept thinking it was gonna get delayed again. Because I was like, yeah, everything's getting delayed. It's probably gonna be delayed again. Ah, well, because you know, you gotta just prepare yourself sometimes. But no, they're coming out with it. It's happening. Chad, it's happening. I'm excited. At the very least, I don't know if I'll stream it per se, but I'm at the very least very much excited about the potential that this game holds. It just looks so fun and cute and awesome. I love it. Like everything about it just screams like, oh my god, this game is astounding. Ooh, the other, yeah, it's over there, isn't it? Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go over there real quick. Ooh, actually, well, first, this needs to be finished up, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Oh. Yeah. No, you stop that. And then like that. Wait, no, what? Did I do what? How did I? Ah. Yo, what? Oh, okay, I guess that's meant to be like that. All right, then we will place a yeah. Yeah, sure, I guess that works. And then now we shall place some torches around, because that needs it needs some lighting up so I don't get absolutely obliterated by some sort of monster. It'll get proper torch lit up later, but for now it could just use a little bit of a touch up, you know? Just a smidge. Just to ensure that everything is all tickety boo, you know? Oh man. Nap, I accidentally permanently borrowed your left kidney and my hand slipped and the kidney fell into the chat. Oh my god, why? Yo, Tech Junk, dude, what's up, man? Long time no see. How you doing? How you been? How's life? How's the wife? How's the kids? Hopefully good. You know? I think the vanilla with the apricot. Do you say apricot or do you say apricot? And the lemon lime would be too much, and I don't think pumpkin goes well with lemon lime. Good God, what are you talking about? Boiling Sprite again? My God. Hello, Godly Gamer. How you doing, pal? How's life? How's the wife? How's the kids? How are you? I don't actually think you have a wife and kids, by the way. I just that's just what I ask people. Oh my good gracious. Nap, you may or may not have 0 kidneys. I would not be alive if I had 0 kidneys. Let that be known first and foremost. You know, Desky, I'm gonna leave you home on the road trip. You know, I'm just saying, this kind of behavior, it's rather uncouth. It's quite unbecoming, you know. I'm just saying. You know, I think the world was a better place when everybody wore cravats. That is a statement that I think I will just let sit. I'm just gonna let that sort of marinate in itself as a statement, but just hold that, chat. Hold on to that statement, would you? Just keep that for yourself, you know? Don't think too much into it, but just keep that one for yourself. Oh my God. Long time, man. I'm doing great. I was given a trumpet for a gift. Ooh, dude, sick, man. Like just a proper like concert trumpet or like something different, like a flugelhorn or anything specific? I mean, either way, like if it's a C trumpet, that's awesome, dude. Hopefully the practicing is going well. I presume it will be. I presume it will be. My good gracious. Don't worry, I can run faster than. Oh my god. I'm back and I'm alive. What I miss? What did I miss? Not a lot. We've just been working on the wall so far. Hopefully you're feeling refreshed. Hopefully you're feeling good and funky and whatnot. Funky fresh, as they would say, if the year was in fact 1983. I presume that's the height of the funky fresh movement. I guess I don't know. Maybe there was another period in time where the word funky and fresh were used in tandem. I don't think so, but I stand to be corrected. You know, like, it wouldn't absolutely surprise me if that was the case. We're in a hotel, we're chilling after unpacking all day. Hey, Pog, dude. Just standard trumpet, $200, I think. Ooh, Pog. Well, again, I hope you best be practicing. You best be practicing. You best be doing your scales. My good gracious. Do you know what kind of music you want to pursue with it? Like, do you want to pursue like a more like concert sound type thing, or are you looking to just like I assume it's a hobby, but it might not be. Yo, Xmatic, thank you so much for the sub, dude. Or for the resub. I'm sorry, I said sub. But thank you so much for the resub Prime, dude. 2 months Pog. I'd only just read the sub on screen. How you doing, Hexmatic? How goes it? How's life? How's the wife? How's it go? An egg. Hopefully you're doing well. Don't you shoot at me. Some people, man. God. Good golly gosh. Oh my god. You know, I need to totally redo that source. That source is broken. It should say 41 right now, chat. It should say 41 of 50. I don't know. So, hey, dang, we're actually, yeah, we're within, what'd you call it? 8 subs of the sub goal, Pog. But anyway, no, I don't know why that keeps glitching. Oh, don't you, oh my god, you absolute menace to society. I hate you and everything you've ever stood for. Okay, that felt harsh. Not everything you ever stood for. I mean, maybe you stood for some good things, like unionization or something. I don't know. Maybe you had some uses. I shouldn't have been so quick to judge that. He was just trying to make a living. He was just, you know, he was just living his best life. Good. Hey, I'm glad to hear it, Hex. If you're doing anything fun, exciting, exhilarating, breathtaking, purely enjoyment. I don't know, but yeah, Tech Junk. I don't know what kind of music. I don't think he said anything in chat, but yeah, I don't know if you have like a specific genre of the music that you want to pursue. If you don't want to go for more like R&B sound, or if you want to do more of a concert traditional sound, or if you're looking for more jazz like blues sound, etc., etc., etc. But yeah, dude, either way, Pog, man. I bet you're pretty happy with that. Fortnite. Ooh, just like vibe it out in the game. Did they add building back, or? I'm a little confused by that game at this point. I don't know if they've added building back or if in fact they've kept it out. I feel like now they have 2 modes. Is that what they've decided on? Yes. Okay, so they have added building back. Okay, because I remember they took it out for a little bit and like the internet melted down for a second. They were like, what? And like a bunch of people returned to the game and yada yada yada. And then I was like, gonna go and enjoy my tea. I'll be back. Bye, Mellow. Oh yeah, I hope you do enjoy your wild tea. Remember that if you're sub, you have access to the sub chat in the Discord. That is true. Just make sure your Discord is linked to the Twitch. Absolutely, yes, you do have access to this to the subscriber chat in the Discord, as well, which gives you access to what we're starting is a book club in there if you're interested. Just because I thought it was a fun idea. I keep getting sidetracked by some IRL things, but yeah, mostly I'm looking to launch that pretty soon. And yeah, 8 modes. Well, they've added 8 modes? Good gracious. It feels like a lot. I feel like Fortnite, wasn't Fortnite, correct me if I'm wrong here, chat. Wasn't Fortnite originally like a paid for game? Like, didn't you have to buy it originally? Wasn't that like a thing? I was coming out here for that, by the way. That's why I was all the way out here. Oh my God. The, jellied eel, yum yum. Excuse me? What in the United Kingdom? They're like, excuse? My favorite, I'm not sure why, man. Tech Junk really said, anyway, yeah, I haven't been here in a while. You're short. What? What did I do? I'm not even short. You know, one of these days, chat, you guys are gonna eat your word. One of these days, in years from now, if I ever get like popular somehow, like if somehow that happens, and then I go to like a VidCon or something, and I show up and there's like some of you there, I'm gonna bench press you into the sun. Do you understand me? You're gonna see. You're gonna understand then. I am not small, man. Please. You guys. Just you wait, man. Just you wait. If you are a trumpet, it means that you are short. If you are I'm not a trumpet, as I am a human being. Please. What? Oh my god. I just can't win. I just can't win. It isn't fair. It isn't fair. Little trumpet. It's little drummer boy, first of all. Also, secondly, Pink, you are the last person. Like the last person who could say that I couldn't bench press them. Aren't you like 5'1"? Aren't you literally like just scraping by? Like, I'm pretty sure you're like 5'1" at most, scraping by on height. You are not at all the person who should be like, be able to bench press. I could probably shot put you. I could probably one arm shot put you. Oh my god. Trumpet players are not short. Exactly. Trumpet players not short. I played trumpet. Boom. Obliterated. Some people, man, they just try to drag you down. Oh wait, no, not there. Bap. And bap. I need to do more of that. Wait, where did I? Is it over there? It is over there. No. You're too weak. You could never. Pink, I'm pretty sure Weeb King has said before a rough estimate of like the weight that it would require me to be able to lift. At like, it is only like half of what my usual like 2-arm bench press is. So like, I'm pretty sure I'm fine. But okay, sure, yep, yep. Yep, nope, that's copium, but yep. Like, oh my god. Maybe a thing. Who only understands in centimeters. Oh, Nab, shut up. You aren't the size of a packet of gum. Why would you even think that, man? What is your? I would like to confirm if it is twice my rate. Well, okay. It depends. If you're talking over the head, that is going to be less. That is only like 100. If you're talking proper bench press, then that is in the like 170 to on a good day 185 range kind of thing. But typically that's tapping out. It's like, that's not, and don't get me wrong, that's not a lot of sets of that. That is like a couple and then break, and then a couple, and then break, and then a couple, then break. Like, it's not like a repeated like pumping it out. Oh. Weeb King suggested you are a small child, so I assumed you weighed like 70. How's it going? Yo, chicken, dude, what's up, man? It's going great. How you been? How's the week? Listen, I'm just saying, the dimensions I have been given in the past have made you seem like a small child. I'm not like, I'm pretty sure I've thrown like a toddler in a lake that is your size. Like, I'm pretty sure it won't be difficult. I have seen you thrown over people's shoulders. You have sent photo evidence to the chat before. So that is on you, my friend. I do want to keep that lantern. I do want to use that lantern, I think. Send me into orbit because I would make a dome in your head and you would only know how to say the letter A. Oh. Why are you people bullying Nap? Tech junk, it happens every day. It's all that I get anymore. All they do is bully. Doesn't mean I'm that small. It kinda does. Just saying. Oh my god. But yeah. What else do I need? Exactly. I do probably need some leaves. I think I had some back there. No, you're leaving yourself open to attacks. Oof. Tech Junk's like, no, this isn't bullying. This is you. You are providing evidence that he is stating. And that is all that is occurring here. So true, King. So true. Tech Junk, I've missed having someone have my back in this. I've missed having a chatters in the chat. Like, I have MJ, I have Gred, I have Menacing, and Tiger will usually come to my defense occasionally, but it's fickle. It's fickle sometimes. Not Tech Junk though. My god, what a king. Hello again. I finished my section of my floating island, and there's not long before bed, so I'll just vibe here. PogChamp, Gred. Well, I hope you enjoy the vibes while you're here. Oh my good gracious. But yeah, no, what I was gonna say about more of the state of the play stuff from yesterday's showcase. For those who watched, it was a PlayStation showcase called State of Play. And they showed off them remaking Resident Evil 4, which isn't really my thing, but I know some of you are big into like horror games and stuff like that, so that might be something that interests some of you. All right, so I need to, okay. I was double checking what exactly I needed on that side. Why did you summon it? Oh, I said MJ usually has my back in some capacity. I said you're a good person, MJ, and of the people who will defend me, you are one. Defend my honor, please. Not in this moment. I'm not asking you to do it right this moment. I'm just saying you're one who has in the past. I'm like, my god, I miss it. I miss having a chat that would only defend my honor. No, I don't. That's a lie. It wouldn't be fun if you were all just a bunch of drones. But having some is kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. Having someone who's like, hey, leave him alone. It's kind of nice, chat. It's kind of nice. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Two, 3, 4. What? 5. Pop. Rapada. Rap. Wait. 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 Well, in Tiger's defense, you didn't have his back when he was telling you about floorboards. Maybe that's why he's fickle about your support. That's because I'm right and everybody else is wrong. And the sooner that people realize that, the sooner that the world will become a better place. You know? Like, that's just basic science, my friend. It's not me telling people what to do. It's just, it's basic science. I should go sleep. I don't really want those phantom things to spawn. Not a big fan. Oh my god, buy gold, buy gold, buy gold. Yeah, woo. Oh man, all right. You're always right, always. I've never been incorrect in my life. Not once. I am just so poggers. I am just so unabashedly awesome that I've just never been wrong. He has the powers of a trumpet player. So true, King. So true. Woo! Oh man. Tech Junk, my beloved. So true. How you look and how you look for real. It is actually interesting. I've never inquired too much with chat because I don't want anybody to feel, I don't know, weird or anything. But I am always sort of interested as to like what people might think I look like. But also, I just don't think anybody thinks about it, to be honest. Like, I think you might have an idea vaguely, but in general, I just imagine none of you really think about it. I imagine I'm just kind of like either I just am this, like I'm just my Minecraft character basically in your mind, or I am just a voice in the void. I don't think many people really think about it. You know? What does the red spectrum tell us about cosires? I don't know. You see, I'm still correct because I don't know. And chat, just because somebody doesn't know something doesn't mean they're not correct. I'm correct. I don't know. L plus ratio, man. You really thought you thought you did something. Obliterated, nerd. Though I would be interested to hear on what it is. That does sound like an interesting topic. I just think you've got huge lungs. Oh, do I? I do probably actually. Comes with played trumpet actually. You learn breathing exercises first. It's like one of the first things they teach you. They're like, all right, I'm gonna teach you how to breathe, and I'm like, I know how. No, I didn't. That's what I later learned is I did not know how to breathe. At least not breathe in the way that you would need for like controlled breath, you know? If he were tall, why would he make his Minecraft character canonically tall? It must be short. Because I wanted it to reflect me as a human being. What do you mean? Yo, so true, Party Cat, so true. It is Big Pog for Pride Month, man. It is Big Pog. Oh, man. I have an idea of what you look like, and I have respect your wishes for privacy. Please stop thinking about it. Sure, works for me. Pink thinks I am just a bald, like, metalhead, like you know, like the I have a what do you call it? Spike, like the spiky mullet. Not mullet. What's the word I'm looking for? Oh, I'm blanking on the name. Oh no. I forget. Anyway, the yo, Jay, what's up, dude? I have to go to sleep. Okay, sure thing, Loki. I hope you have a good sleep, dude. Sleep well. Enjoy the eve. Human being? What does that mean? What is, I don't even want to know if I want to know what that refers to. Excuse me. Gesundheit. My God. Oh my God. Breathing for singing as a kid. Ooh. It helps as a swimmer too. It does. It does. Yes, as an AIDS trans lesbian, I love Pride Month. Well, Pog Champ, dude. I hope you enjoy it. Hope you have a good month. Ooh. Matter of fact, I hope everybody in the 94% gets to have a pretty fun little month. The I saw the Skittles dog or whatever is just like, yeah, I guess you can have this one. I don't know why I found that so funny. I think that dog has just got a funny face. Oh man. The also, it's my birthday on Monday. Yo, happy early birthday. And I got tickets to my favorite band. Yo, dude, that's sick, man. Genuinely, that's awesome. That sounds like it'll be a really great birthday. Oh. No, come back. I'm going to steak beans. What does that mean? I will not share my speculations, and you can't make me. I mean, I wasn't gonna make you. I was just, I mean, feel free to speculate. I don't care if people like occasionally I might care, like just if it's like a lot, but like otherwise, no, I don't really care if people speculate because it's kind of like part of it, you know? I mean, that's the thing, is like there's a level of privacy that's great, sure, but at the same time, I am still streaming. So it's like, fair enough. I have made a version of myself a semi-public figure. Obviously, most of the public doesn't know me. The vast majority of individuals in the world don't know me, but still, I think it's a pog. I'm so hyped the concert's in August. Oh, okay, so it's not gonna be on your birthday. Still, regardless, that's still awesome, dude. What's the band? I mean, unless that's like gonna DOS anything, like don't like dox yourself, but like, if you don't mind me asking, what's the band? I'm always interested in what people's favorite bands are. You misplaced the block over the gap on the ground. That one? Maybe I wanted it that way. Maybe I didn't, so good catch, but maybe I wanted it that way, man. Come here. Come here, man. Hey, man. Come on, man. Maybe I should be Californian for a stream. That'd be fun. One stream, I'm just gonna fully commit to it. I'm just gonna fully commit to like, hey man, what's going on? Oh wow, that's really cool, man. Oh dude, that's sick. Oh man, what do you want to do later? I was thinking maybe we could go down to Venice Beach. Oh, that would be sick, dude. Oh my god. Ugh. Ugh. They're so happy and full of life. Oh, getting all that sunshine and so. Oh my god. It's a sick band. Wolf Alice. That is a sick band name. Are you telling me you aren't a celebrity IRL? It's true, chat. I am Timothée Chalamet. It is I, Timothée. Timothée is I. I star in the movie Dune. Oh my god. I don't know why. For the longest time, one of my favorite memes amongst me and my friends, after seeing that movie, was that any of us would turn to each other and just be like, do the do the little like lip bite thing and just be like, what if I'm not the future of House Atreides? Because it's just, I don't know why, but like, cause he'd just look off into the sun. Every scene, he'd be looking off into the direct sunlight. He'd be like, but what if I'm not the future of House Atreides? I don't know why, man, but it kills me. It kills me. Oh. There's something about it. Please, God, no. Oh, it's coming. I'm just gonna do that all stream. Oh my god. Dude's just squinting off into the sun. Zendaya, what if I'm not the future of House Atreides? Oh my god. Don't get me wrong, I thought that Dune movie was great. I just still think it's funny. What am I looking for? Quasars are an early form of the galaxy. Also, am I saying that right? Or is this meant to be like quasars? When observed, they are only seen with a very high red shift. The red shift, or the red spectrum, happens when objects move away, like the Doppler effect. Sound. Ooh, basically the wavelengths get stretched. Oh, okay, that's interesting. The faster an object is moving, the greater the red shift, because the universe is expanding. The further away an object is, the faster it moves away from us. The spectrum tells us that the quasars are moving away very quickly. This means that they are very far away, and because light travels a long distance, are very old. Ooh, bro, that stop hurting my brain cells. Doctor, what do you mean? Oh my god. This means that the universe has evolved, which is evidence that the universe had a start. Ooh. Do you think these space fungus? I hope so. Oh, I'm sure there's a whole plant that's like covered, or a whole planet that's covered in fungus. I got that. Yeah. Oh, dirt. That's why I was like, why did I come up here? Dirt is why I came up here. My God. Accent redemption. I don't even know how that, how would that even sound? Because usually, I don't even know how I'd make that sound. Because it's normally, hi ho, this is, or, chat. Hi ho, this is Kermit the Frog here. And, well, I just thought that we would take a little, froggy adventure today. And, you know, we'll, see where we end up. But in general, I think, tonight on The Muppet Show, you're gonna find a fun time. Yay! Like, that is for the most part what Kermit the Frog sounds like. He kind of just goes up and down a lot. Except it's usually not this. The thing with accents that are specifically about individual people is that, they genuinely end up being caricatures of the character rather than being the true version itself. I lost track of time. It is far past my bedtime on a Friday. I'm just kidding. It's past your bedtime. I hope you have a wonderful sleep, dude, and I hope you have a good weekend. Bye, Grant. Bye. That's a sober nut. Well, for all you know, Kermit the Frog is actually a raving out. Maybe he has never been sober live on camera. You do not know that, actually. In fact, you cannot prove it is a difference. Do you need something like a water? Maybe? Why do you ask? Technically speaking, Desky, you don't know what he sounds like drunk, so you have no idea. Bye, Grant. Hope you have a good weekend. Bye. So, on a matter of technicality, I can in fact say that this is a correct version of Kermit the Frog. Yeah. He also does that a lot. He goes, yeah. Oh, well, I don't know. Fuzzy, you can't just kidnap Jack Black. But Mr. the Frog, but Kermit, what is worse? Briefly inconveniencing Jack Black or losing the Muppets? Kidnapping Jack Black, Fozzie? But Mr. the Frog, we have all agreed that celebrity are not people. Yo, I don't know. Thank you so much for the raid, dude. Ow, dude. Undead drinks. Yo, Undead, what's up, man? How you been? How's life? How's the wife? How's the kids? Oh my God, little piggy. I'd imagine he'd sound slightly mad, but I mean, that just sounds like you're describing the character from Richard and Mortimus, also known as Rick. Which he's not exactly a stellar example to look at, man. That's all I'm saying. Like he's one version. Oh my God. But yo, welcome Raiders, and I hope your stream was good. Is that how do you pronounce your name as I don't know, or am I just adding that am I adding too much onomatopoeia? I feel like I might be. I feel like I might be taking it a smidge too far with that one. I spent like an hour exchanging pickup lines with a girl. I caught it. It was pretty fun. Yo! Oh my God, chat has game? Wait, stop the presses! No shot! Chat has game? Oh my God. That was very ominous of you. You understand that, Mr. Horse? Oh my God. Tall or short bread man? What does that mean? Good, thanks. How are you? Oh man, I'm doing fantastic. I'm kind of just living La Vida Loca, you know. I'm just kind of living it up for the most part. We're kind of working on the wall before we go on a bit of an adventure. We're gonna go for the most part on a little road trip to go find a cavern that I had found in the past stream that I wanted to revisit. But yeah, otherwise though, no, it's been a pretty good day, all things considered. Oh no, I didn't cut the stairs yet. My God. What a mistake. I will not have it on my ship. I thought you said chat was good. I wonder how it works. I mean, a lot of them technically are, or well, a part of the LGBTQ plus community. Cause yeah, I forget what, yeah, it's 94% is how it worked out. They made me take a poll, so apparently I'm part of the 6%, and the other 94% of the chat is apparently, I don't know what made them end up here, but they are. Now, yes, I watch Mort and Ricky. Fog. I mean, but again, I'm just saying that doesn't, it's not a perfect example of what most people are like that way, you know? It's like one version of it. So technically though, you could say that, and it would be correct. But no, I was saying chat has game. Because apparently Party Cat's just been out here absolutely partying it up. Mick and Rorty, yeah, you know, the classic. The classic duo. Richard and Mortimus. Mick and Rory, you know, Corey in the house. You know, the classic television show on Adult Swim. Who doesn't remember their hijinks? My good gracious. Oh, okay, maybe I've gotten the show a little wrong, I guess, maybe, but it's close enough, you know? How far off can I really be? Probably quite a lot. I'm probably pretty far off, I'm not gonna lie. I may, in fact, that might be a bit far off from the actual title of the show. I think shows like documentaries and like infomercial shows should have moments where the narrator randomly screams, "Wake up!" because so many people fall asleep to it. Can you imagine though the ones that get like the celebrity, like the celebrity, like what's the one that's like a Planet Earth one that's got like Benedict Cumberbatch reading, and what if he just randomly went, "And the penguins, we do, wake up! My God, the house is on fire! Now that I have your attention," and he just goes right back to it. Oh my God. Honestly, I think it would make for a better product. I feel like that would. I feel like I would watch that. Let's see. That tracks, right? Like that seems like a good amount of like wake up influence to put down, right? And you just no one exactly, yeah, like they just don't even. It's like, "And penguins will falter this winter as they wail." Like he just launches into it mid-sentence and then continues his sentence where he left off. Honestly, they should also do that for Shakespeare. Not that everybody falls asleep to Shakespeare, but you know, I just think it'd be funny. I think most things would be funny that way. You know what I saw today? For those who know Bruce Campbell, who is in Multiverse of Madness, but he's also known for being like in a number of Sam Raimi movies and whatnot, like Dawn of the Dead and stuff like that. He's kind of like a cheesy old 80s horror actor, and he's great. I love Bruce Campbell. I think he's a funny guy. But if you saw Multiverse of Madness, he was Papa in that. For those who know who that is, it's not really a spoiler. He's like a no-name NPC. He's just in it because Sam Raimi puts his friends into everything he does. But in general, it's funny. I saw like a tweet today that was like that he retweeted that was like, "Your thoughts?" Like, listen, I'm not commenting on anything about the case. It was just a funny tweet that was petition to have Amber Heard scenes reshot using Bruce Campbell as Mira in Aquaman, and I think that is the funniest thing. I don't know why, that is so hilarious to me. And he retweeted, he was like, "I'll do it. Where do I sign?" Which, I mean, yeah, of course like he's just goofing, but like it's just a funny little thing. No, please, why? What are you doing? We should do another gay poll for the anniversary. I like that you call it a gay, like that feels so bad to say. But well, I mean, the reason I've not done another one is more just in general. It's largely the same people here as last time we did it, so I kind of just know the answer. Like, if anything, unless Guitar shows up, like it's gonna be less like a much more conclusive result, I imagine. Which, I mean, for the most part, yeah, fair. 94% is pretty large, you know? Well, I mean, not necessarily. I mean, it could be queer or just non-binary or a bunch of other things too, right? Technically, it's you know, it's get the frick out my way when you see me, cause I'm rolling with the LGBT. LGBT. What do you? Can you say it all in one? That's how you say it, right? You go, frick out of my way when you see me. I'm rolling with the. Come on, that makes sense, right? Come on. I think that's how you say it. Perfect pronunciation. No one can tell me otherwise. Indeed, indubitably. Oh wait, no, I needed to go to the other place. That's what I needed. Oh. I'm so silly. I love the phrase, and I will use it in everyday life. What? That? You're gonna use that? Oh my god. I did not say that at all. It's because it make a k noise for Q. Q. Please. Please. I did not say that. Oh my god. Honestly, Johnny Depp is insane. I feel like more people are informed on that topic than Ukraine crisis. Oh, 100%. What on Google Trends Johnny Depp beat Ukraine searches over the last month in America? Oh, 100%. The news, I mean, people, I'm not saying good or bad, which I think it's not bad. But like, I'm surprised the Ukraine was as much in news cycles as it has been, to be frank, which is not to deride the issue. It is to the fact that like the issue never stopped in 24. Like it's been an active war zone in Crimea since 2014. The news just stopped reporting, and then it came up. So then the news stopped reporting about the Panera bread, and then like and climate change and stuff like that. We're like, oh look, something else shiny, and then a celebrity trial happened, and then we're like, oh wow, celebrities. So you know, like I'm not surprised. It's obfuscation is all. But oh well. Oh, LGBTQ. Yes! Why? Man, crisis, why would you think I would ever say the opposite? I don't even swear, man. Please. It's a PG-13 stream. Which means I can swear. There's always the possibility. Chat just waits with bated breath. They're like, maybe today? And it's always maybe, but no, never happens. Never happens. But they're always there. They're always waiting in the shadows. They're always like, maybe today, perhaps? I go, no, not today. And they go, one of these days, Mr. Napoleon, one of these days. And I go, yeah, maybe. I don't think so, but you know, crazier things have happened. And that is 1-for-1 exactly how that works out every time. They go, maybe today, and I go, I don't know about that one. I don't think so. But you never know. Gotta keep them on their toes. Gotta keep them guessing. I have gained a fascination for Disney villains for some reason. I mean, fair enough. They're very fascinating. They're some of the most commonly known villains in existence currently. Now I'm gonna watch Honest Children Walk. What do you? I'm so confused by that as a statement. Have you seen the new season of Stranger Things? I'm only 2 episodes in. I have not finished it by any means. But it's been pretty good because I wanted to rewatch all of the earlier seasons again because it's been 2 years. So I was like, you know what? I should watch the older episodes. And I'm glad I did because those episodes are great, man. There's just consistent character. I mean, I will say, I feel bad for, who's the actor who plays, Will? Noah something. Noah Schnappel? No, something like that though, right? Anyway, I always feel bad for him because even though he was technically like the star of the show in the first season, because he was barely in it, I feel like he was just a lot less I don't know, like his career did a lot less than some of the other kids. And I'm kind of like, oh, rip, even though you were technically the star-ish, kind of like you were top billing, really weren't in it, so you weren't there for that first bit. And then also every season they just give him the worst haircut ever. My God. They better than the heroes in a lot of cases. Yeah, a lot of cases the Disney villains are better than the heroes. Not always. I don't think Scar is better than Simba, and it doesn't mean he's not a more interesting character. That just means like I don't think he provides a better what do we call it, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't think he makes for a more like compelling storyline of like, oh, I think he was kind of in the right or anything like that. Some of the villain, like Maleficent's just an interesting villain. Like I think she's just better as a character fully. Who else? Because I find Simba to have some interesting aspects to him. I don't find, say, Prince Philip of Beauty, Sleeping Beauty to have much interest. You know, like I don't think Prince Philip is as interesting as Maleficent, but I think Simba is as interesting or more interesting than Scar. I don't think Scar is any, like I think Scar is pretty one note. I want to kill my brother and take control. Simba clearly grapples with like, what does it mean for responsibility? Like I think, and I just think I think Simba's better than Scar probably. But that's probably one of the few cases. Like I don't find Quasimodo to be a more interesting character than Judge Claude Frollo. I don't find like the two characters from Princess of the Frog. I think Dr. Facilier is way more interesting. Yo, Weirplay, what's up, dude? No, sure. I don't know how it's spelled. Yeah, that is his name though. Because the new season Kate Bush is charting. Oh. But as a character, they're better than the heroes. Dr. Facilier, Scar, Ursula, Maleficent, Jafar, Hades. Each one is more interesting. Scar's actually a bigger name for me. Really? I find Scar to be an incredibly one-note like character. Dude's jealous of his brother's power, wants to be in charge, gets in charge, doesn't do anything with it. Like that's the character. It's because it's Hamlet. Like it's just Hamlet on paper. Like it's just Hamlet, and I don't find the uncle in Hamlet to be all that interesting of a character because he's not meant to be. He's not given a lot to do. He's one note. He's a jealous sibling who takes power and then does nothing really with it. Just takes it. Don't get me wrong, Jeremy Iron, like he chews on scenery quite well. But Simba's story is way more compelling to me. I would say it's close for me. Hades versus Hercules. That one's close to me. I'm trying to think. There's elements of Hercules that I think could have elevated them to be a bit more. I definitely agree with like Ursula is more interesting. Dr. Facilier is more interesting. Maleficent's more interesting. Judge Claude Frollo is more interesting. Nap 2022? What does that mean? I want to kill my brother and take the throne. I mean, who doesn't, you know? Frollo, boy, do you have things about it, or do I have things to say about him? Pop off, king. I think the entire conflict of Hunchback of Notre Dame could be completely avoided if someone had sprayed Frollo with anti-hole. Oh my god. I'm only half joking, perhaps less than Simba though. I mean, he does, but also does he? Because if you can call it singing in a song, it's more spoken word. They actually had to redub points in it. It is not all Jeremy Irons singing because he couldn't sing it all. But yeah, no, Be Prepared's one of the best Disney villain songs. I don't know if it beats out Hakuna Matata though. I like Hakuna Matata. I think he's pretty cool. No debate. I don't know. I feel like a more iconic song is also like the like the opening, like the I think the opening might be a bit more iconic, but that's just me. Like that's just purely my opinion on it.
It all slaps. So, oh yeah, almost all the songs from Hunchback. Hunchback is easily one of the best Disney's in terms of like music. Oh, so I had to drink some agua. Some agua. You know what? We've worked enough on the wall. We should do some exploring. I said we would. I don't want to get so sidetracked that I forget to do it. We did some work. We did some detailing work because that's where we're at right now. Most of the wall itself is done. It's mostly just detailing work. It's just Can't Wait to Be King. I think that's one of his. That's young Simba's song, but I think you forget the whole like the whole third. What do we call? Yeah, the whole last third of Hakuna Matata is Simba singing with adult Simba coming in, who is Simba. Like in the sense that like child Simba is a version of Simba, but technically Simba should be thought of as the adult. The adult is what he completes his story as, and the one who has troubles and like deals with his traumas and yada 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 yada. So like that is Hamlet. So to that end, like it and that's why like they're like Hakuna Matata, Hakuna Matata, Hakuna Matata, and he cuts in and he goes, it means no worries for the rest of your days. Ah, sing it, kid. It's a problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. Like the way that he does it, like that is more the hero song. I Just Can't Wait to Be King is his very like, it's the song that needs redemption. Because that song, in terms of the story, he's not the hero in that song. He's a little spoiled kid. He's a little spoiled rich boy. He's like, I can't wait to be king. I'm gonna get you out of here. And Zazu's like, this is where the monarchy is heading. Count me out of service, out of Africa. I wouldn't hang about. So it's anyway. But yeah, so the foil should be like either Hakuna Matata or, I mean, he doesn't sing Can You Feel the Love Tonight, so that's why that can't be it either. That's his love song. But yeah. What was that? I'll go listen at both sides for use. I mean, this is I don't see I Can't Wait to Be King to be Simba's the true character song of Simba. I think it's his earlier song, and I think it's one of his songs. I just don't think it's the full one. It's not Circle of Life. Yeah, I don't think Circle of Life is either, but the song Esmeralda sings in church, I Heaven Will Cry. Oh, not Deliver Us, that's Prince of Egypt. What am I thinking? Oh, I Need a Bed, that's what I need. What's Sanctuary, is that what it is? No, it's called something. Oh my god, I'm blanking. Children of God, I think. Is that what it is? Maybe it's different in the musical than it is in when I think of Hunchback, I think of the musical instead of Pumbaa's growth song. I understand it's also part of his growth journey, but it doesn't define Simba. I mean, it kind of does, because it changes his whole perspective. It like Hakuna Matata as a song defines where the character kind of ends up. It's like a reason why he doesn't go get involved for so long, and then he has to go see a monkey and see his father in the sky. So it certainly defines the character for a good bit. I think both are technically his song, but like, don't get me wrong. I think a stronger case can be made in your for your argument to say that like, oh, I Can't Wait to Be King is purely Simba's song, because the other song is shared. But I think as a character, that song doesn't do much for him. It tells you where he is at the beginning of the movie. It doesn't tell you anything about development or where he goes or any of the rest. All that comes through the rest of the movie. So and because the character changed so much, I don't believe that stagnant song can be a good representation. Simply because I think Scar's song stays stagnant because he is stagnant. Not really. I thought there was a bed out here. Do I have to take the one from inside? God Help the Outcasts. That's what it is. I said Sanctuary, but I meant God Help the Outcasts. Yes. But then he finds his way back. That's true. And he has to have like his spiritual moment. But that's not caused by his desire to be king. He doesn't want to be king. So his whole song about wanting to be king is turned irrelevant by the end of the movie because he doesn't want to be king. He does it out of duty, not because he wants it. Which again, I'm saying, like, you probably have a stronger, a stronger case to be made that is the pure Simba song, but I don't think it's his defining song. Oh my god. Now I have Deliver Us stuck in my head. Now I just have like the Prince of Egypt, like Deliver Us. Oh man, you know, it's so good. It's so good. It's unreasonable. All of Prince of Egypt is unreasonably good for a first outing, man. There's really no good song for it. And that's kind of the thing is, because the reason I say, reason I see it that way is because, like, for me, because Lion King is Hamlet, he doesn't become the character of Hamlet until such a later point where, like, he's the character who has to be, like, convinced to come back and do all these things and all this other stuff. So he's not Hamlet then, or sorry, he becomes Hamlet in that period. His earlier stuff is really just his childhood, which I need to go get more wheat. But yeah, I don't know though, but as a character, ultimately I think Simba's more compelling, I think, than Scar. But for the most part, you're correct. Disney villains have always been, in large part, the more compelling character. I find Cruella de Vil to be more compelling than the dogs. I mean, you know what? Like, one of the few movies that isn't true, oh my god. One of the few movies that isn't true is The Aristocats. The Aristocats. I don't give a hoot about Edgar. I don't care about Edgar because Edgar is what do you call it? Edgar's a nothing villain. Edgar's a nothing villain. But oh my god, Thomas O'Malley, O'Malley the alley cat. Oh man, he's not. Yeah, no, he's the Disney-fied Hamlet. Heroes win there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got everybody wants to be a cat. Hallelujah. Oh my god, what a great movie. I mean, don't get me wrong, has some very not well-aged moments. Is in that very song itself. But I prefer the heroes in that as well. Yeah, I like Shiny. I don't think it beats anything Moana does. What I will say is not like it is Hamlet, like it's beat for beat. What do you call it? But Tamatoa hasn't always been this glam. I was a dry little crab once. But yeah, no, it's not a 1-for-1 it's almost a 1-for-1 except for his death. And the reason for that is, well, it's Disney. Also, they wanted to make sequels. But otherwise, and that's the all of Lion King are Shakespeare, because Lion King's Hamlet, Lion King 2 is Romeo and Juliet, and Lion King 1.5 is Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead, which are the characters Rosencrantz and Guildenstern from Hamlet, which is Timon and Pumbaa. But yeah, like he doesn't die in the end, and that is solely because it's a kid's version. But otherwise, it is admitted that it, like, oh yeah, we jacked the homework. We were like, thanks, Bill. Good for you, man. But I need this now. Woo! Right, out of my way, your parents are dead. Woo! Sorry, I should have turned off the. Tamatoa is a bad villain. Yeah, and see, part of that is just because he's not. Speaking of villains, he's not really meant to be. What do you call it? He's not really meant to be the villain per se. Like, he's a minor villain in the same way the coconuts are a villain. Like they're a hazard more than they're a villain, because he has no relevance to the plot outside of being a hazard. So Tamatoa is not really the villain of that movie. But the point of Moana is also that, like, there is, or not point of, but there also just isn't a villain in Moana. Really, realistically, Tamatoa is the closest they get, but he's not really a villain because he doesn't care about the stone or the journey or like any of that. Like the story is irrelevant to Tamatoa. He doesn't care about that, and he doesn't have anything that he really wants to get done. He just wants to be shiny, and it is irrelevant to anything else. It's just, oh, more shiny. Yeah, Tamatoa doesn't really care about the plot, and neither do the coconuts. They don't really care. I mean, they're at least drawn to the heart of the sea, but yeah, it's more about it's more of a redemption arc story rather than a pure story on Also, you shouldn't be using fence case, you cretin. Remove those or replace the carpet fence, you degenerate. No, I don't think I will. Oopsie. Oh no. Wow. I like the gate. Feels more like it's meant to be coming of age, finding out more about the world. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't really have a villain. I was gonna say kind of like Aristocats, but Aristocats literally does have a villain. It has, you know what? Chat, I'm gonna say something controversial here. If there was a way to go, I think creme de la Edgar is the way to go. That soup looked delicious. I wanted that little creme de la Edgar that he made when that little mouse dipped his little cracker in and he went like he ate the cracker. Oh, that looks so good. Do you know what I mean? Like when that in Aristocats, the hit Disney movie, when that little mouse came out with his little cracker and he dipped it into the creme de la Edgar and then he went like, I started eating it. He made it seem so good, man. Oh my god. And you know what? What a way to go. What a way to go. You might be sitting there at home and be like, well, nap, yeah, but like it's not worth kicking the bucket at. Well, everybody goes sometime, man. And what a way to go. In the closest character to a real plot-driven villain. Yep. But it's not really a villain. She's a victim. Exactly. And so it's a case where it's like there's not really a villain. Do we count Kronk as a villain? No, I count Kronk as a himbo and a henchman. I think I used that word right? I see him as I just see him as a henchman. I don't see him as a villain. He doesn't have any machination. He doesn't plan anything. He's just happy to be there. He's just excited. The what was the word I'm gonna look for? Definitely. Okay, so I used the word right. Okay, good. I've learned so much from my chat. Also, I feel like I was yelling. Was I yelling? I couldn't tell. Like, I'm not in real life, but I feel like my mic was picking it up with gain that makes it sound more like a yell than it was. Does it sound like I've been yelling? I've turned down the gain a bit, so now it should just be a bit more like normal, I guess. But if it wasn't crackling or anything like that, then that's good. That's all that really matters. Hello, Sir Napoleon VII. Hello, Mythic. How do you do on this fine Friday? My God. My God. Oh my God. Thomas O'Malley. O'Malley the alley cat. Who is the villain in that movie? In what movie? Oh, sorry, in who's the villain in Emperor's New Groove? Yzma. Yzma's the villain. What do we call it? And arguably the ineptitude in the villain's activities can be construed as him helping the heroes. True. I've been doing okay. Pog Mythic, Pog. Hope it's been a fun little week. And if it hasn't been fun, I hope it's been at least had moments of relaxation. Also Big Hero 6. Oh, I mean, I don't think the villain in Big Hero 6 is cooler than any of the Big Hero 6 main heroes. I think he's cooler than some of the heroes, but I don't think he's cooler ultimately than like Baymax and Tadashi? No, that was the older brother. What was the little brother's name? Bread Man. What? What? Bread Man. Is that a villain that I didn't know about? There's a Bread Man? Tadashi Part 2. Oh, okay. Also, you guys are all packed up, right? You guys are ready for this road trip. You better be. We're going. What are y'all discussing? Also, Hero's the main character. Hero, that's what it is. We're talking, Crisis has been talking about, they feel like for the most part, Disney villains are better than Disney heroes in their stories. And I said, for a lot of cases, that's true. We were talking about some cases where that is or isn't the case. So for instance, like I was saying, although I really like Scar, I don't find his story to be more compelling than Simba's. I think Simba has a better story in The Lion King. But I agree that I think Ursula and Dr. Facilier have a way more interesting. I want to know more about the Shadow Man. I want to know more about I want to know more about that. I want to know more about what happened between Ursula and Triton. I don't care about her little love story. Geese the girl. No, get back to the interpolitics of the sea, my friend. Come on. Also in Atlantis, I don't think the general's a better character than Milo. I think Milo's more interesting. You know what is a draw for me? You know what I think is tied? I think Treasure Planet is tied. Because in like what's the word? In Treasure Island, I think I know who I'd choose, but for Treasure Planet, I think it's tied. I like Jim Hawkins. I think his story is compelling. And I also think that oh no, I've blacked his name. The Cyborgs. I think the Cyborg is also compelling. All of Wally is good. True. Oh, sorry. Nap. I have spent the last week packing all of my stuff in the IRL car. I mean, so long as it's packed, MJ. So long as it's packed. That's the important bit. My God. Yeah. Can we stop at McDonald's? I have 20 cents. I don't know, Menacing. I don't know if that's enough. We can stop if you scrounge together a bit more, but that doesn't seem like enough to pull over. I don't think you can get anything at McDonald's for 20 cents. Oh, careful! You're gonna become the next McChicken meal. Oh my God. I am back. I lie. Welcome back, Party Cat. What's new, Party Cat? Whoa! What's new, Party Cat? Whoa! Oh my God, Tom Jones, what a man. Oh. Okay, what about Otto from Wall-E? I think Wall-E's gone around and around, but I like Wall-E. And in Up, I don't think the villain in Up is more interesting than the main character. These are Pixar movies, I guess, technically, rather than Disney. I know they're owned by Disney, but like, you know what I mean? Like, technically, it's a different creative team. Don't like that little witchy noise. Helga from Atlantis, one of my many childhood crushes. It should be tipped off to being queer. Fair. Not the same. Not the same. You know what? It's Pride Month. Congrats, guys. Oh my God. In which the villain is more impressive than the heroes. It's good, but the question is, see, but I think Wall-E is better than the villain in Wall-E. I think Wall-E's a more interesting character there. The villain is just a rogue AI, which is just kind of like blasé. We've seen that before. I think Up's villain is quite interesting. Oh, I think he's interesting. I think he's more interesting than the main characters. I think Old Man and Russell and the dog are more interesting to watch, and I think they go through a better story. There it is. Okay, we're back on track. We're back on track. I want to watch Miguel and Ricky on stream night. I mean, Pog. I can't watch it on stream though. You like what? I also, it's not really at all within like the type of content I would make. If you're asking about watching it like for a stream, one, I can't. It's a copyrighted material. Two, like it's not really in line with what I would stream, or like the kind of rating of what I would like streams to be. I'm back. I listened to Be Prepared, Hakuna Matata. Be Prepared, I can't wait to be kind. So I think the movie Be Prepared is the best. However, I think the song I Can't Wait to Be King is the best, as it is the solid structure with just verse bridge climax. Ooh, while Hakuna Matata is barely a song and Prepared doesn't have structure. Also, WALL-E is my favorite Disney movie, so don't even get me started. Oh, I'm getting you started. Hand it over. Yeah, that's right. I made the noise with my mouth. I went hand it over. Hand over your... All right, chat. Quick sticks. Come on. Hand over your favorite Disney characters. Hand them over. Give me... and doesn't even have to be favorite childhood movie literary characters and or book characters. Hand them over. What is it about their stories you found compelling? I wish to know. This is vital information. This is friggin' wild. Oh. This look... That is weird. This looks a little dangerous. Also, it's very hollow. I don't know why. That's weird. It's peculiar, I think. Hello, Squid! I do need clay. I do need clay, but maybe this is a tad too dangerous. Gee, I don't know. I think this one might be a little too dangerous. You know, I think personally, maybe I should avoid that one. Also, I shouldn't be standing on sand that close to an edge. It's probably not the best idea. Is it interesting at all? I find it kind of interesting. Just because, like, the villain of WALL-E is technically not a villain. If you think about it, like, the villain's doing what it's meant to do, but it does it, like, so far as it's concerned, going back to Earth was never the mission. So it's a rogue AI, but not really rogue, just doing as intended. And I think that's interesting. Who are you trying to take WALL-E from me? Who's trying to take WALL-E? I mean, apparently Pycat. He's standing on floating sand. Yeah. Update the sand. No, I do not wish to. That does not sound poggers. I'll tell you that right now. Good gravy, chat. Oh, there's the village. Yeah, nice. Good folk over there, you know? Helpful. Providers. Good people. Is there clay down here? There is. Bap. Whap, whap. Whap, 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 whap. Whap, 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 whap. Whap, whap, whap. Nice. Got the clay. What's down here? Oh. Glow. Look at little glowy boys. Huh. Is there more down this way? No, it doesn't really seem to be. Oh, you know, maybe it's a mistake to go too far down into the water. Maybe that is a poor decision on my part. Maybe, you know what, let's just not do that, actually. Please don't tell me you voted for Glow Squid. Kind of cringe, not gonna lie. I like the Glow Squid. I didn't vote for them, but I like them. Oh, wait. Actually, maybe I did. I can't remember if I voted for them or not. Like, genuinely, I can't remember what I voted for in that. Because, like, I wasn't a content creator. Like, I just voted how I felt at the time. You know, oh my god, I did. I think I voted for Glow Squid. Because, I like the particles. I like just the little glow of it. I thought, you know, it'd be cool to have something sparkly in the ocean. I think, or maybe I didn't. I can't remember. No, I did, because Phil, I embarrassingly enough, chat, Phil's a Minecraft said jump. I said how high. He said Glow Squid. I said, yup, you got it, king. You got it. Weeper. Aw, man. Also, what did y'all vote for in the latest mob vote? I voted for the glare and then the copper golem. Kind of cringe it's not getting over the Glow Squid 2 years after this. Oh my god. Yeah, chat, we've been over these. No need to hurl the word cringe around. Sheesh. But also, I don't know. I like the Glow Squid. I think it's a great add. I don't even remember. Oh, the Moo Bloom. The Moo Bloom was so whatever, man. I don't care about it. In the same way you probably don't care about a Glow Squid, I think the Glow Squid is more interesting than the Moo Bloom would have been. That's my hot take. That is my hot take, and I stand by that. Unfollowed. No, please. Helpless ratio? Oh my god. Guys, please. I just snuck away from a family. I did not like talking to people that often. Fair, valid. Sometimes social battery can be really drained. But no, party cat, come on. She's a little Glow Squid. She's a little glowy boy. He just hanging out. He just vibing. I like him. I think in some cases, honestly, I think people who talk about the Chillager, or sorry, the Ice Logger, about like, oh, we should have got him. If we added him, people would have hated him. It would have just been a repeat of the Phantom, because nobody ever likes the new mob if it makes the game harder at all. Because honestly, Phantom's annoying, but not as bad as people make them sound. People really make it sound like a Phantom killed their whole family. Like, I'm like, listen, it's a little annoying. And I don't necessarily want them, but it's pretty avoidable. Just sleep, man. Like, and don't get me wrong, I think there's elements to it where it's like, oh, I would maybe change some things or change like how they operate or whatever. If you're a Grian supporter, maybe you've seen his video that he put out, I think today or yesterday, where he talked about, I disagree with his idea for Phantoms. But I like the idea of maybe making them slightly different. I disagree with his idea that they should spawn in the end, but that's just because I'm like, buddy, they will knock me into the void. Are you nuts? It would be the worst. Like, at least here they can't knock you into the void. There's so much floating sand. Please update. No. No, I think not. Phantom block, nice. Oop. I voted glare and then copper go. So true, king. There's so much floated sand. Oh, it's alright, I read that. No, L plus ratio. I like having the floating sand. I don't want to update it. What was that? It broke and spawned 3 times in a row. That was wild. Be great for builder's copper button. Yeah, I mean, I think either of those are more interesting than the LA, but also I'm not mad about the LA, honestly. I meme it a bit, but like all in, I think cool, whatever. I don't think I'll ever have any use for it. But like, you know, people are happy to have the LA, so they got what they wanted, and it was a strong vote for the LA, so good for them. I've seen Green's video and hot take, the Phantoms don't fit in the end at all. Yeah, I don't think they fit there either. I think that if we do get a new, I've said this before, I think if we do get a new realm or dimension, I should say, with the Deep Dark or whatever, I think it'll be a horror-based dimension, which is kind of why the elements are there with the Warden already. And I think it'll be also where things like the Phantom come from. But also, I don't think that at all. Like, in the sense that, like, I'm hoping that's what it is. I think that'd be cool. And I think there's reason for them to do it. I don't necessarily think they will. But yeah, I don't think they belong in the end at all. They're not the same color palette or anything. Like, they don't. But I also think putting them there is just. I wrote Claire. Good God. I just don't think that they fit in where he was talking about. But I can understand wanting some changes. Same with, like, I disagree with his idea to change the 64 block limit, but I do think more inventory slots is a good idea. Yeah. I disagree with his vines. I don't think the vine should work that way. Like, I think scaffolding exists for the reason that he's asking about. Like, I'm like, you know, you're building upside down. It's a rarity, and when you do it, like, build a whole scaffolding thing around it, man. I don't think you need a whole. I don't think you need to be able to, like, grow vines in, like, instantly that way or whatever, you know? And I mean, especially because you can just bone meal a vine and have it grow, right? I think it should be capped at 1 Phantom instead of, like, 5. See, but 1 is very easy to deal with. Like, 1 makes it almost nothing. Like, you're not really dealing with anything. I don't mind the LA. I just hate the mob votes were rigged twice. How was it rigged? I don't understand this whole rigged thing, man. I don't think, like, no offense to anybody, I don't think people who play Minecraft / are in that community understand what the word rigged means when it comes to voting. Even if you want to say, like, oh, Dweem wigged the thing for the glow squid. No, he didn't. That's not how rigging works. Someone saying, oh, I want this in the game. I would like other people to vote for this. That's not a rig. You still have your free will to not do it. And if that's the thing, is like in a democratic setting, if someone says, oh, I want to vote for this, why do you want to vote for it? Just do. That's valid. That's a valid reason. You don't need justification for your votes. A good word for it. That's my point, is like there's no rigging that occurred. It's just what you wanted didn't win. To vote for the is bad though. I don't think they did. I never saw any of that. In fact, I actively saw the opposite. But even if people did say that, that's also still not whatchamacallit, influenced by content creator. Yeah, but who cares? That's democracy. If Dwayne The Rock Johnson tomorrow went, you should vote for X candidate, there would be people who voted for X candidate for that only that reason. Is that good politics? No. Does it make it rigged? No. That's how democracy works. Somebody can make an argument, and it could be not a good one, but if you agree with it and go, yeah, then valid. So I don't understand why people get so upset about it. I'm like, also, it's a mob in Minecraft. None of the mobs were really gonna change anything. Like, Phantom was the only one that actually was, and I think they're totally away from that now. I don't think you're ever really gonna see another mob that's not passive again. I could stand to be corrected. I don't think you will. I think it caused too much issues with the Phantom. They're never gonna do something that's like, oh, you have to fight it, because of how mob votes are so controversial. They're popular, they have a platform, they say vote X, it is then the person's choice yeah, exactly. And so, like, I can understand there's people who feel cheated because they're like, don't like that content creator maybe, or don't like that they're able to wield such influence. But I mean, That's life, baby. Like, that's, people have influence. I mean, I said vote Glare. You know what? Most of my chat didn't listen, man. And don't get wrong, I'm sure, I mean, maybe chat hates me, I don't know. Doubt it. Probably wouldn't still be here if that was the case. But like, my chat might like me as a content creator, but be like, Nap, pump the brakes. I think you're dumb. We're not voting for Glare. And I was like, but he's so scruggly. Please, my little friend. And that's because of what I saw as value in him. But also, I'm happy for the people who voted for LA. Well, you know what? This is a topic done to death. I shouldn't have even continued on it. It was like, it's something easy to talk about, so I did, but I feel like it's just gonna ultimately walk in circles and people are gonna be like, I don't know, upset or something. My New Year's resolution was to not be controversial, and here I go being controversial again. My God. Oh, man. Ow. Ow. Sorting, farming, all sorts of moving things around. I'll go to Copper Golem because they're just a little guy. Hey, I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little guy. Hey. Oh man. 69, that, good God. You guys are a little too powerful. You know that? You know that? You concern me. I am concerned to be around this at times. I think it's still further in. I think. I believe. Yeah, but useful. I simply saw the cues and voted the cues. Valid. So valid, King. Copper Golems was my second choice for being a little guy. Valid. And this is the thing, is like, I memed a lot of the time. But honestly, whatever people voted for was cool. The people who wanted the LA really wanted it. It's clear. There was a clear majority wanting the LA. The Glare was out so quick. Do I think, I will caveat this, do I think that the Glare was misrepresented up until the day of the vote and then they revealed during Minecraft Live, oh yeah, also he can place light blocks or block, like they didn't explain how, but Jeb said he will light up your build, and I was like, if you had said that, this would be such a like if that had been known in the week, like in the original video, that would have changed so many people's opinions. Like I was like, are you crazy, sir? You kept this from me. I wanted him anyway, but then you were like, oh yeah, also he lights up builds. I'm like, what? You can't say that in the final like 5 minutes before the vote, man. I didn't even know that. That's my point. Most people don't know that because Jeb offhandedly said it during Minecraft Live. It wasn't like a noted thing. Then again, as not to dunk on anybody, but you know, I guess as recent events have shown, I guess what was said during Minecraft Live doesn't necessarily mean it was gonna happen. Sorry, that's mean. I shouldn't. Yeah, well, you know, I mean, it's not wrong. Kind of the truth. It's kind of the truth. No, I love you. Happy Pride, Party Cat. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, dude. I hope it is Pog. I hope you enjoy yourself. Hello, I'm back for a bit, but I can't stay long since I'm very tired. What do you think, Dunjab? Well, I'm happy to have you as long as you want to be here, and dip out as soon as you feel like it's time to go snooze. As we speak, no, MJ, please. Please. MJ, no. Oh my God. I will still, to the day I die, use that. I will still, to the day I die, I'm gonna be like, yeah, King B-Dogs follows me. Yeah. One of the lead developers follows me. Like, I don't know why. I think it's just because I remember, I forget the content creator's name, but I remember this content creator who, like, he was like talking about that kind of thing once. He's like I have 2 million subscribers and they won't follow me back or whatever. And I'm like, L. It doesn't mean anything. It's not like I'm gonna DM the man. But oh my god. And it's also not like he only follows an exclusive amount of people. He follows lots of people. It's just so funny to me because I'm like, dang, I really expected that to be like a much later game thing of like, oh, you've gotten to a certain size. I guess now developers will start following you. Aw, man. Ooh, ooh. My hope. Actually, never mind. I'm not gonna say that. Your stream will probably help me stay awake. Bruh. Put you to sleep if you're tired. I mean, on the one hand, like your life, I will absolutely, I mean, do you, my friend, do you, but also good gravy. Sleep, my friend, sleep. The hardest part of using the LA is the current, most builds of them use creative only as far as I'm aware, as they're very difficult to catch. Fair. Well, and that's not unlike the what's the word? What am I thinking of? Oh god. Oh right, that's one of the other like, okay, here's I think I said this last stream. And again, I don't want this to become a like let's dunk on Mojang stream or anything. I feel like I've gone past where that cave was, or maybe it's still further yet. I don't know. But I will say, I understand that there was, for whatever reason, need to change the fact that of fireflies. Fireflies had to be removed for whatever reason. However, I don't know how I'm going to get frog lights. I don't know how I'm ever gonna get all 3 types of frogs to be next to a slime or a magma cube to get that light. Cause it only happens if they eat one, but neither of them are controllable mobs. You can't pick up a frog, you can't do anything with either version. Ooh. That. Just calm down. This is more of the little logo. What is that? It's everywhere's, man. Yo, Olive Love, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Hi. Hello. How you doing? How's life? How's the wife? How's the kid? You know? Oh my god. You can make slimes follow you. I've done it before. What? Make is a strong word. They can follow you. Oh my god. I feel like it was after this. I feel like I came out of here and kept going that way. I feel like I've missed the place that was the entrance to the cave that I needed. I am 100% for villager. What? That just sounds messed up. They do not deserve, nobody deserves to be mistreated. Hey now. The way you say doing is just so perfect. I love it. How do I say doing? How you doing? Like that? Like that? Baby sibling energy. You know, I agree. I agree. What a small child. Yes, indeed, indeed. Little baby man, little stinky baby man. Pink L. Not controllable. You need a lot of slimes to make it. Yeah, that's the other thing. But also, like, that's the thing. If it was fireflies, sure. Like, sure, slimes will spawn in some keyword swamps sometimes. But you know what they won't necessarily do? Like, that's only one type of frog will be there. And then some. Oh, thanks, Pink. You know, that's very kind of you. It's very kind of you to say. You know what? I don't even need to find this kid because I can just mine the clay from in here, man. I wanted to go there because I was like, oh, it'll be a great resource for clay. But you know what? I don't need clay. Clay wishes it could have me, but no. Why is clay like just so hard always like to find? Clay is probably, clay's not the hardest, but like clay is one of probably like, is it the hardest? No, that's not true. But clay is like one of the hardest things to find, in my opinion. In large quantity is sorry. Let me caveat that in large quantity, asterisks, because in general I just find it difficult to locate large quantities of clay. Because like there's all these little pockets, but you know, it just, I don't know, it's difficult. I thought Froglights only came from magma cubes though. No, it comes from a slime and or a magma. Different frogs, sorry, they can eat magma cubes or slimes, and then different frog types will give different colors of the lights. Like if it's a desert frog, it gives a different color from a swamp frog, which gives a different color from a what are they, high altitude frogs or just cold frogs? What I don't know. But yeah, so slimes or magma cubes work. But when am I getting a frog into the nether, man? Huh. Glad that didn't hit me. Let me just sleep real quick. Let me just sleep through that real quick, you know? Let me just get on by. I can't find the cave, man. It's not that I don't want. I'm happy that you wish me luck, and I think I would do well in it. I just can't find it, and I don't want to just totally waste my time. I think it might be back that way, so we're gonna try looping around. But I don't know. Wow. So you can easily bring some frogs down to Y40 and Slime Chunk and profit. Well, if you can get the frog down there, I don't think frogs are meant to come with you willingly. Like, I don't think you can put a lead on them. Can you? Frogs eat slimes or slime balls and magma cubes for froglights. Oh, do they eat slime balls? I didn't realize that. I knew they ate slimes. If they eat slime balls, that's easier. Get a frog like that. I'm gonna go to sleep now. So guten Nacht. Have a nice rest of your stream day / night. Bye. Bye, Junan or Dunjap. I hope you have a wonderful sleep and a good rest, and you feel very well rested when you wake up. Bye. Have a good weekend. Do you know how much work that is? Medicine, you bring up boats and stuff like that is not the most, like, because you have to break it every time you want to go up one block. It is annoying to move things that way. What? Why? Just do the thing. Just stop. Stop it. Get some help. Why are you like this? Toidle! Little Toidles! Toidle! Oh my god, come back! Come back, little Toidle! Oh, look at you. You're so cool. You're so poggers. Toidle. Little Toidle. Look at him. Look at him. Fun fact, actually, prior to being on Sam's SMP of Ascentcraft, I had actually never seen a turtle in game. Not really. Like I'd never seen one in person. And then I played on that SMP, and then we saw some, and it was great. It was a great day. Life was good. I was happy. It was a happy day. Wow. Is there gonna be any lore this stream? I might take a break because sick, but I don't want to miss any lore. Well, okay, cause you're sick. No, there should not be any particular lore this stream. Just mostly hanging out and having fun. So absolutely feel free to take off should you need it, because your health's important. And even if there was lore, I would hope you would take care of yourself. Gabagool, jeez. Take care of yourself. Never worth it. There's always VODs. There's always things to watch. They eat slimes, but the slimes drop slime balls. They only drop froglites from magma cubes. They breed some. Oh, okay, I didn't know that changed. I didn't know they needed magma cubes, because so far as I ever saw, and when I tested it in the experimental snapshots, it worked for slimes and magma cubes. I didn't know that changed. When did that change? It's got to be a recent change, right? Because in the last version I tested, which was right before the pre-release, I didn't test any of the pre-releases, so it would have had to been a pre-release that made that change. Okay, I shall head out. Have a lovely stream and a great night. Bye, Mythic. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, dude. I hope you feel better. Bye. I gotta go for now. Pink, ping me if something interesting happened. Ouch. Okay. Dang. Oh. Ooh. Gaba and Ghoul. Bye, Webking. Good lord. Little flowers. I say we give the insane redstone geniuses some juice and a few hours. I assume we'll get some super efficient farms soon. Yeah, maybe. I don't know about super efficient. Like, even a creeper farm can be super efficient, but there's still times where like creeper farms have to like require so much lighting up, especially with the new caves and stuff like that underground. Like, it can still take a while to build a really effective farm, even when it's like, oh, this is the most optimal way to do it, but it can still take a while to do. Redstone people are wild though. Like the farms that you'll see, like raid farms, where it's like a bouncing like armor stand or whatever will cause. Like it's like, oh yeah, this armor stand will go up and down, and that somehow will mean that yes, everything will work out. Like what? The magma cubes to the frogs. I mean, yeah, because have you ever had a magma cube follow you out of the nether? I have not. Magma cubes aren't even that common of a spawn rate in the nether. So if I needed, say, a full stack of froglights or more, that's gonna take a long time, because each one only makes one singular, what do you call it? Each one only makes one froglight. SMH, man, can't believe Weed King really said, anyway, I'm a bounce. This place blows. Hey, tell me if something actually interesting happens. Gabagool just pieces out. Obliterated. Absolutely skewered. cube. What's a magma cube's drop? Magma cream, which is the main ingredient in fire. What do you call? Not fire potion. In fire prevention potions or whatever, which gives you immunity and whatnot. I think you can make a regular magma cube farm and then replace the golems with frogs. Yeah, but yeah, exactly. It's not efficient, especially because big magma cubes can't be killed by the frogs. It's only the small ones, only the smallest version of them that can be, so far as I'm aware. So you'd need a way to kill the big ones first. And then the frogs would need to numb on up the smaller ones. That's my point, is like when it was fireflies, it made sense, because, well, fireflies, they'll just be in the swamps. But I think that's something that was not thought about in terms of like, oh, maybe that's something we should make sure is easy enough to still do, because it's not. No, put the frogs in the nether. You've done. Yeah, okay. How? You tell me. How do I get a frog in the nether easily? Also, for all I know, they die in the nether. I don't think that's the case, but it very well could be. Because, you know, it is a water requiring, like, most things that require water die in the nether. I would be surprised if they let frogs just chill. But even still, getting a frog there is a pain. I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm saying if that is the only source for frog lights, that makes that block not worth the aggravation. I don't think a frog light is cool enough to be worth the aggravation of getting a frog to the nether. Especially one of each type. Because you have to get that frog from whatever biome it's in. And then you gotta build a nether portal there, and then you gotta get it into the nether, and then, well, sorry, you could do one of two things. You can either build a portal where you are, boat, literally boat. Okay, I have to break the boat for each one of those blocks in a new terrain generation form that intentionally builds things higher vertically. Like, boats are a pain though. Yeah, exactly. Boats are a pain. It's the same thing that people complain about with villagers, but villagers are worth it to move. But break, make sure the frog doesn't leave, get the frog to come up here, get it into, get it up here, up here, up here, up here. Even though we have no way to lead them, with villagers, you can use beds. Is there a way to, also leads, so far as I'm aware, leads don't work on frogs. Again, I stand to be corrected, but so far as we've seen, leads don't interact with frogs. Because not every animal can have a lead attached to it. To lead it places, so you know. I follow? Sure thing, Johnny boy. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate the follow. Listen, again, Crisis, I am not saying it is an impossible feat. That like it's some task that just simply cannot be done. I'm saying the reasonability of why I would bother versus the amount of effort you put in just for some frog lights is not there. It's not a good use of your time, because frog lights are just slightly colored lights, but still just give off the same color of light. It's just the block that's a different color. It's not like it's a different hued light. Hands around you, Napster. You can lead them, I have said. Oh, okay. I didn't. Chat, I can't see every message in existence. No, nothing down there. I thought that was maybe the place. Okay, cool. So you can lead them. It is still gonna be a pain. I maintain my stance. It is still a pain, and then you have to get them into the nether and have them live all the way to get to wherever your farm is built. The crux of the issue is not, is it possible? The crux of the issue is it worth it? Frogs are a pain to leash. I've done it to IRL bees, so. Shoot off my nail polish. What color should I paint them now? Purple. Paint them purple. Purple and only purple. You know what I want? A mausoleum. Okay, now hear me out. Hear me out. Remember earlier where I was saying like, you know, but what a way to go? I still stand by that. What a way to go. Creme de la Edgar sounds like a delicious way to go out, if I'm gonna go out. But I still would like a mausoleum. If I get this mausoleum, I would like it. I would enjoy, I should say, if that mausoleum would also have within it a games demo location. You know when you go to like a Best Buy, or I should say when you did go to a Best Buy before anything else existed to get consoles and stuff like that, or like those really old McDonald's that would have like these old kind of like game stuff set up within them, like you could find them on like the highway or whatever. I feel like in a mausoleum that would be the perfect place to have the gaming device. That would just be sick. Like that would be awesome, man. You're telling me like, oh wow, if I go visit this mausoleum of this dude, I can go play, I don't know, Donkey Kong? Sick. Oh, I can go play like an arcade machine, like I can go play Street Fighter in this dude's this dude's mausoleum? That's awesome. This is way cooler. I mean, don't get me wrong, I also want a mausoleum because, you know, I just wish to be remembered as a 1800s railway tycoon, because that just seems right. You know, that just seems about right. But also it would just be awesome. I'm gonna be made by the builder. Who wants them? I don't think they're really worth it for the casual. Yeah. Like, unless you've made a build around the idea of frog lights, I don't think anybody's gonna bother. Unless you're like, oh geez, I really needed those frog lights for my frog emporium. Like me, I really wanted frog lights for my big tree. I don't think I'm gonna bother now, because it's not easy to bother with. It's a pain. And so I'm like, well, in that case, it was a nice idea. I don't care that much. Like, it's like, well, it could have been cool, but, you know, it's a lot of effort for not a lot of payoff. Maybe not. Maybe not. Crisis, again, I think you're missing my point. It is not the incapability to do something. Something can be possible and not worth it. And to build a whole contraption and build out like half slab like increments to move things up and down these massive vertical landscapes would never be worth my time. That's my opinion on the matter. There is not an easy way to do it, and it's not really worth it to just get a new light source that doesn't provide any new hues of lighting, just a new colored block that gives off light. I can just get glowstone or sea lanterns. Sea lanterns do most of what sea lanterns are, almost a 1-for-1 of a frog light. Oh heck yeah, come to the mausoleum and play Smash Bros. But you can only pick Minecraft Steve. Hey, no, you can body somebody with Minecraft Steve, man. He is an underrated kid. I forget his name. There's a Smash like pro on the pro scene of Smash. There's a player who is like committed himself to learning Steve so well. My God, he's a menace. He's a menace to fight against. Every fight, like Steve gets banned out or the other person gets rolled, and it is hilarious because it is Minecraft Steve. Why is that a good pick? I'm gonna go insane if I have to play this Mario level one more time. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, but it is in my mausoleum and my bones and chair behind you. But my bones are the Joy-Cons, especially since honestly they don't look much different from sea lanterns. Oh yeah, 100. That's my point. They don't give a new hue. The sea lantern's just a blue version of a frog light. A frog light's a sea lantern, but it looks a bit more shriveled. Looks a bit more like a bit more, you know. my god. This is probably pretty good. I am almost out of water. I'm gonna have to go fill it up pretty soon. One sec. Let me. Let's have a little water. I've been very harsh on my voice today, I think. Slurp noise, you say? Oh god, no, please. Oh, sweet Jesus. Aw, man, good old water. Is anything better? Probably a few things. Out of water, you say? What? Why, Menacing? My good gracious. You know what? Do you guys want to listen to some Minecraft music, actually? I gotta do it. You know what? I'm gonna change up the music. I'm gonna play some Minecraft music. You know what? Let's listen to the new Caves of Clay. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, why not? Why not? I deserve nice things. What happened here? Why not some calming little Minecraft music? Okay, I'm back. We still talking about moving frogs? Nope. I have beaten the level. Let's go. Now we're talking about water. Yeah, well, who doesn't like water, man? Ooh. I love Lena Rain, man. I know it gives more Zelda vibes, but like, I really like it. I really like it. Ooh. Tech Junk, why? Well, now I'm really out of water. This is devastated. I don't want to have to stop and go get more. I hate going to get water. I don't know why. It's just far away. I don't want to walk all that way, man. Oh my god. 1 second. Posture check, chat. Oh my god. Ow. Mystery. Bum, 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 bum. This is Breath of the Wild as a TV cutscene. Oh, 100%. I love it. I love it. That one chord just made it Breath of the Wild. Ooh. Bum, bum, bum. I don't have it. Oh my god. My hand slipped. Well, I don't have any. Hello, chat. I am the sun god. trying to be the main character. I literally am the main character. You are watching my stream. What do you mean? Lord Nappy appreciates the view. So true. So true. You know what? 1 second. I'm gonna go get more water. We're gonna vibe out for a bit, chat. I haven't vibed with chat in a good little bit. So you know what? For now, yeah, I'm gonna put you on the be right back. Vibe to this music for a little bit, and then I'll be back, and then we're gonna vibe around and look at some nice locations. How's that sound? I'm here for Dave. You're here for a side character. Get over it. Get over yourself. L. I'll be back. Bye. Not bye. Not bye forever. Maybe bye. I could die. Oh. Ah. It's the I could die for me. Well, I could've walked out there. Instant death. Just absolutely got blasted by it, you know? You never know, you never know. Yeah, I'm gonna take a little sips, you know? Chat. Oh wait, no, I want to put on the. I wanted to. Complimentary shaders. My God, this isn't lore. Not lore. I mean, it's in canon, but it's not lore. It's just we're just gonna vibe. Hey, come on, why not? Peaceful. How'd you like this? I'm honestly just giving my voice a bit of a rest. That's more what it is. It is pretty. See, I know. It's really pretty. Shaders. Okay, this song and the last one remind me of Dearly Beloved from KH. What's KH? Whoa. I know, right? I really love how it adds this. Oh, 1 second. I want to go look at the. That looks sick. Oh, look at the little lights on, man. What if airplanes in the night skies and shooting stars? Ooh, it switches to a bit of a mystery. Yeah, stop it. Let me vibe, skeleton. Let me vibe. Nah, please. Ooh, the shit. Kingdom Hearts. Ah, that's what it is. It's just making me feel 94%. Feeling of yearning. Is that a 94% thing? Is that, do you all just constantly feel in a state of yearning? It's such pretty music. Oh my God. Hello, website. L. I'm so good at this game, I don't even need my hotbar. Okay, well, that's just rude. It's rude. He knows it's rude. He should know better. Yippee. This is really pretty, man. I'm just vibing with this. Not that low, just a little. No, this is hardcore. You wanted the danger. Come on. If he dies, he dies. Okay, all right. Well, the music's getting a little loud. I don't need to blow anybody's eardrums off. All right, we'll continue out normally. You know, I guess I can sleep. Whatever. Under the stars. Wow. Oh my god. Sunshine! That burn. What if airplanes in the night sky and shooting stars? But no, I'm pretty excited, chat. All in all, I'm pretty excited for where this day is gonna lead. Come at me. Come at me! Fight me! Yeah, you loser! Get obliterated! Hell. Man thought he had something. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Okay, well. What a gorgeous sunrise. I know, right? Beautiful new day. The sun is shining. You want to know what's funny, chat? So we were talking about TF2 the other week because of the whole Save TF2 thing. As it turns out, I've learned a bit more about TF2 recently. Not that I didn't know already, but I've forgotten some of the things that I'd known. For instance, it's often described as a bit of a like cobbled together game, like ramshackled, like uses just duct tape and glue to keep that thing together. And so I always found that to be kind of funny. So I was like, can't be that bad. Did you know in TF2 there's actually, ooh, that's cool. That's cool coming into view. In TF2 there is actually an entire there's a folder in it that has one file in the folder, and what that file is just an image of a cardboard cutout of a cow. That's all. You're talking about the PNG? I am. And that image, if it gets removed, the whole game stops working. It's not in the game. It doesn't appear anywhere in the game. That image is not used by the game. It just is in the code. It's in amongst the files of the whole game. And without that one random file, they've tried taking it out before, and the whole game breaks. They have no idea why. They have no idea why the whole game just stops working. But it does. Ooh. A tunnel? Harry the tunnel? Tunnel to where? Question mark? Tunnel downwards? Oh! That copper, I don't really need copper. Oh, it goes nowheres? Well, this has been a waste of my time. Stupid. Thought it was gonna be something cool. Hello? Yo, Tribal of Light, how are you doing, man? How goes it? How you been? Hopefully good. We're kind of doing a bit more of a vibe stream at this point. I feel like you're just coming in. We're currently just kind of vibing out to some of the Caves and Cliffs music. And I got some shaders on because I like wandering about the wastes with some shaders on. Okay, so I had a friend playing hardcore who slept outside the end portal. So I asked what he was doing. He said in the spawn. I looked at him like he was an idiot while he explained, so if I die, I could rush back and continue the fight. So I kept staring. He's like, it's hardcore, dude. He's like, oh, why did I do that? Honestly, I'd do that. I'd be like, oh, gosh dang it. Just how coded it is. Trust me, fair. Hello, Tribal. How goes it, man? Hopefully well. Look at these ice spikes in the daylight. Oh, so pretty. Aw, I love the cold water, man. Cold water looks so cool. Nothing? Well, fair enough. Nothing wrong with a bit of nothing. At least not in my opinion. I think that it can be quite freeing to have nothing to do sometimes, or not have a lot going on, you know? But man is vibing. I really am, chat. You know what? I really am, and I don't even know why. I just think it's a cool time. I think it's I gotta do a paper after this, so I'm gonna. I gotta keep up the old energy, chat. Augers. I just remembered while I was out there, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta get all that stuff done. I should probably save some of my energy. That was the last day of school. Yo, sick, dude. Well, Pog, I hope that was fun. I hope you didn't have that. I hope you don't have any summer homework or anything like that. Oh, polar bear, watch out. Hopefully it was a fun last day. Hopefully they didn't make you actually do school. I remember on one of my last days, my school, like I had a teacher, this was like in elementary school or whatever, who on the last day of school made us do schoolwork. Like, for why? For what reason? It was wild. Like, they were like, no, sit in your chairs, do your math. I was like, what? You villain? You cartoon villain, what is this? You monster, please. I have a family. But no, they weren't having it. They like made us sit down, do math. It was wild. I didn't want to learn what 9 times tables were, but they were like, we fell behind. You need to learn this next year. And you know what? I didn't have to. They retaught it to me next year. They taught it from scratch. As soon as I finished my nails, L pink. Oh my gosh. We don't do work, but it was long. Long in a bad way, I presume, or long in a good way. Hey guys, I'm back playing Minecraft after a few years. Oh my god, they changed dogs, they're so big. Puppy! Go up to it, just get absolutely mauled. Look at a puppy! Flipping her, it doesn't wreck my nails. I'm gonna be real, probably will. Did you paint them purple? Better, bro. Bad way? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Yeah, sometimes when it drones on a bit like that, it can be a bit, ugh. It's not as fun. I'm sorry to hear that. But hey, it's all over now. Be able to go on and go live your summer. Do your summer as you'd like and have a nice time. Yo, Lex, dude, what's up, man? How you been? How's life? Has the same energy as that one Tumblr post. What Tumblr post? What are we talking about? Like, what? I feel like there's more than just one post on that website. The Tumblr post. I feel like there's a lot of the Tumblr posts. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. I'm actually still working on some schoolwork for like some summer stuff, but I'm hoping to get a little thing worked on that I kind of want to submit somewhere, I think. Yo, Banana, what's up, man? How you been? Long time no see. But yeah, no, I kind of want. I'm doing some work on. They're like old corporations that were effectively like powerful families in Japan during its like industrialization period. They were called the Zaibatsu. Many actually still exist. Nissan, Mitsubishi, Mishu, like these are all like companies that still exist today, but like are the Zaibatsu. Like they are families that were effectively corporate families that started back in like the 1800s and just came into like massive wealth and power and maintain that to this day. Anyway, it's like a pretty interesting history, like how they like factored into the industrialization and everything like that. Like they lost a good bit of their power. Oh my god, the music feels so loud. They lost a good bit of their power, but still, it's interesting. The history of it's interesting, at least. I'm good. How about you? I'm doing great, Lex. Living la vida loca. I'm just vibing out. We're kind of like we're coming back from a bit of an adventure where I was getting a bunch of clay that I needed because I'm gonna use it for a build. Well, I'm gonna use it to make bricks for a build. And yeah, it's been pretty fun. It's been a pretty fun little time. Ship. Little ship. Look at the little ship, man. Little ship over there. Oh, look at the sunset, Chad. Chad, look at the sunset. It's so pretty. Oh my god. The sun crests down over the leaves. My god. Leave none alive. They will be the death of you. I promise you that. They will absolutely be the death of you in any world. Wow. Moon's coming up over there. Bye, Mr. Sun. Bye. And another day ends. Wow. That's pretty great. Nintendo's a little later. I don't know if that applies. Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't see that message. But yeah, no, Nintendo is ever so slightly later, and technically, yeah, they weren't a one of the big families. Because the Zaibatsu, to be that, like they controlled industry specifically, kind of like railroad tycoon, kind of like DuPont or oh god, I'm blanking on the American the very big American families of the same age. But yeah. Did I get all turned around? I don't think so. It's still this way, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, here's the gate. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, Rockefeller, Carnegie. Yeah, exactly. Like they're just these big old families. But the Zaibatsu were part of government, effectively. And in fact became so important to the everyday running that there was actually assassination attempts against them, as though they were members of the Diet, which, if you don't know, that's the word in Japanese used for basically their parliament. Change my mind. Change your mind about what? Most Tumblr posts are bad things. I don't think so. I don't use the site personally, but I don't think so. All Tumblr posts suck except for the ones tagged with polio. I mean, I can get behind that. I get. Moving into gaming around the 70s, 80s, I know it's 85 in America specifically, but I'm not certain about Famicom. I'm not sure for Nintendo's history. I'm not very familiar with the company's heritage and stuff like that. Hola, Gelleret, what's up, dude? Hola, ¿cómo estás? Don't get lost. I have never been lost in Minecraft ever. I have the sense of direction like you would not believe. I am just so good at direction. I'm so pog at it. I'm perfect in every measure of the word. Okay, maybe that's a stretch. I don't know. Maybe that's a stretch. Ooh. This looks so pretty. I only have them on because we're still walking, and like it pretties up the same walk that we already took, so it's not something like don't get me wrong, I like Minecraft Space Game, but this is also just like really nice. Look at that. Look at that. That looks so pretty. Little swamp. Hey. Was that Tank from Cowboy Bebop? You just buzzed out? I don't think so. I've never seen Cowboy Bebop, but Tank is real good music. I took Latin. I really cannot help you with Spanish. Oh. To be honest, I hardly know my FAK history. I only know about my great grandfather. Anyway, I mean, a lot of people don't know too much about history in general, or at least not beyond just some broad strokes. Which is fine. I don't think it's taught very well in a lot of schools. I think a new direction in teaching history would have been really great. Implemented in 1.19. I mean, they kind of are in the sense that RTX is an officially like integrated thing. So ray tracing is effectively the same thing in terms of like to most people visually they'd be like, oh, it's like ray tracing. Ray tracing's nicer in a lot of ways, but and it's technically a totally different thing, but to a lot of people it'd probably be one for one. So I think that's probably as close as you'll ever get to like integrated shaders. That make it tough to say. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I would never play with shaders. Like this is I have them on because I'm running. I would never play Minecraft with shaders, and what I mean by that is like never like continue to build and fight and do everything like this is just because we're taking the same little like path. But otherwise, like it's not really. I don't like looking too long at shaders. Like I probably am gonna turn them off as soon as I get back, because otherwise they'd probably give me a headache. Well, sure, RTX, but not ordinary shaders. I mean, yeah, but that's my point. It's like that's probably as close as you're ever gonna get. Because like what you're saying is I think a game should abandon its art style. Oh, 1 second, chat. Oh my god. Other side, my beloved. Wait, no. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Woo. Other side is so good, man. Oh my god, I love it. Not the hydrate, no. Oh my god. Turns out I do have family time. Pog, I guess. I mean, hopefully it's fun for you, dude. Other side, let's go. It's such a pretty little thing, man. Oh my god, I love it. Yeah, Cat Jam, my beloved. I love how this is turning out, man. This looks like a great castle entrance. I'm digging it. Oh my god. Points can get exchanged for goods and services. My god. Blue-eyed Napoleon, the bane of my existence. He's always been blue-eyed, so L to you, man. Oh my god. Wow, a kingdom, sort of, kind of. It's becoming a kingdom. Woo! I like that it glitches at the end of its loop. I mean, I don't, but it's funny to me that it like pauses briefly. Okay, that's enough, Cat Jam. I love more than Pigstep by a lot. So yeah, honestly, yeah, same. I like Other Side a lot more than Pigstep. And Pigstepping's all right, but it's nothing amazing. Nothing about Pigstepping makes me go like, oh gee, this has changed everything. So true, Tribal. So true. King, absolute king. I am not short. It is true. I am not short at all. I don't even know why. That has been the persistent rumor, man. Come on, man. Come on. I guess I should probably set all that up. Well, no, actually, you know what? I'm gonna go set up a bunch of furnaces out at the actual site. That way I could just build right there. Big 7 was the big thing for a while, but other side is just Chef. Yeah, I mean, it was the big thing, I think, because it was so new. It was unlike any other disc. It was such, all of it, like, it was such its own thing. But ultimately, I think it, and honestly, that's kind of cool that like you go to the Piglin Brutes to get it, because it is so different from anything you find in the overworld. But I don't know. I think it's nice. I just don't think it's like the end all be all. Like disc 5. Oh, well, see, I love the lore discs. The lore discs are my beloved. Like that's just, they're awesome. Here we go. Gaba and Ghoul, and where is the crafting bench? There's one there. And Gaba Ghoul. Why you do me like this? Bop, bop, bop. Oh my god, please stop. I'm really liking the chill vibes of this, chat. You know, we don't do too much chill content on stream. But it's nice. It's nice sometimes to just do a bit more of a chillax stream, you know? For the last little bit. I like it. I think it's fun. It adds a certain je ne sais quoi. Which I understand most of it's typically chaotic for a reason. It's fun to be chaotic. You know, sometimes it's nice to do the other. Napoleon was only small because all of the officers were freaking giants. 100%, yes. Historically speaking, yes, he was not at all. App is a tall man. Thank you, Tech. Thank you. Trumpet players, they understand. He is shortened things. He can bench. I can. Pink. You would snap like a twig if you. I swear to God, I don't. You act like Weeb King has not tattled on you already. Like you act like you have an air of mystery. Like it's been known. It's been known. Takes out here like, could it be me? Turns out, could be. Is. I think Pink, I think you're projecting. I think it's just a projection, bro. You know, that's my thought on it. All projection. No Silk Touch shovel. Well, I don't want it to be Silk Touch because I want it to what do you call it? Break into the tiny pieces. Like I want clay balls so I can make a bricks. I need bricks. I'd have to be the boss's tiny mushroom Mario. What a great sentence. My video audio are out of sync. I gotta refresh. Oh. Also the picture of when Napoleon was riding the horse through the Himalayas. I was wrong. He was dressed on a dressed mule. Oh, you mean when he goes on the Alps? Yeah. Well, that's because it was the first one was done in the style of Romanticism, and the second one was done in and the one that like is the more true version of him crossing the Alps is the more realist depiction. So it depends on just the art style you wanted, which like Romanticism was quite big in that day, so makes sense. Sorry, one second, I'm just reading. I would not snap like Twig. I'm very strong. You can also ask Weeb, and they can attest to my strength. you know. Okay, wait, I just remembered, you play trumpet. Taking that and your personality into account, it is very likely that you're exactly 5 foot. Bruh. In what world does that equate that at all? I'm very confused by that statement. As Tech Junk would attest, trumpet players are not typically short at all, actually. I have literally hauled bags of feed since I was 11 at toss you like a psycho. I'm sure I'm not saying you can't lift anything, Hank. I'm just saying, you know, me thinks you doth protest too much. That's all. I think it's a bit of protect. I beat this team. Let's go, MJ. Woo! I have Silk Touch on all my tools except the sword and one of my picks. I mean, that's great. Like, I have Silk Touch on one of my pickaxes and I have it on my axe for when I need to do stuff like that. But for my shovel, it's very rare that I actually need grass, and that's like the only time that Silk Touch is really relevant, other than like I guess gravel maybe. But like even then, I just tend not to need it that much. And if I really needed it, I can break one and just use a torch. So I don't know. That's Poggers. I actually am a snare player in the school band. Yo, Pog, dude. Do you do it for like marching band only, or do you do it for like a sort of concert band, or like is there a jazz band or anything like that you're in? Drumming, like percussion is honestly underrated given how difficult it is. I am an idiot and I did not grab even one mote of coal. My God. I will not stand for being insulted by a city boy. Who said I live in a city? No one ever said that. Only you have ever said that. I've never said I live in a city. I've said I live in Bermuda. What cities are in Bermuda? You act exactly like this person, ergo you must be exactly visually like them is a nonsense argument. Absolute. This is Kangaroo Court. My aunt randomly gave me Mario for the original DS because their cousin left it at her house. They also gave me Wipeout for DS. Oh my God, play Wipeout. Why are you bothering with Mario? That's a nothing game. Play Wipeout. But I'm thinking of going into marching band. Ooh, Pog. Both are really, both are quite different for at least in my experience. I've done both, but both are quite different. But give very interesting ways to learn about the instrument you play, in my opinion. A kit about only jazz percussion. Kit is about the only jazz. I mean, it can be, but if you've never seen a snare cymbal duo, or yeah, like a snare cymbal pair up as like the sole kit for a jazz ensemble, bro, it's sick. Cole, that's what I was like, why am I here? I was like, I was here for something. I was here to gather something and I had tried to forget what it was. My God, the coal stores are running pretty low. I might actually have to go mining next stream, you know? I'm so cool. True, the Wii is a very great I actually still own my Wii. I kind of want to like, I mean, if I didn't think Nintendo would sue me into the ground, like, I would stream it. I'd stream Wii games, because I think that'd be fun. We're Gonna Fly Now. Oh, We're Gonna Fly Now is so good, man. It's actually, it's kind of murder for a trumpet, but like at the same time, that and like Birdland are two of my favorite like songs to like match up with. The chunkiest game on earth. Wow, that's kind of an award almost. That's kind of like a lot. And more, I'm just too lazy to say it. Fair. It was John Williams concert. I mean, who doesn't like a little bit of John Williams? Mans is crack. Cook my little brick babies. Can I just say the 1.16 Nether soundtrack, aside from Pigstep, are mega underrated? Oh, I 100% agree, especially because I feel like most people never hear it. I don't know why. I feel like, I don't know how, actually, that's a question. Do you guys play with music on typically? Like, I almost exclusively never play with music on in Minecraft. Typically because I have something else playing. Typically. I did when I first started playing, I would play with music, but then afterwards I stopped. But I still know all of the songs, and I have my favorite songs, and I really like the music of Minecraft, but I feel like I never have my music on. And so I always wonder that, because if you don't, then you'll never hear the Nether music. I haven't heard any of the music, to be honest. For the Nether? Oh wow, it's really cool. It's really creepy. It's kind of bombastic in a lot of ways. I do, you know what does suck? What? I always turn it down to 5 to 10% max. Fair. It's pretty overwhelming for me. Yeah, fair. It's a very like, as well as particularly the Nether, but like all in general, it's a very like all-encompassing music. Fun fact: Germany or Deutschland actually has an anthem. A vacuum. Okay. I mean, don't most countries have an anthem of some sort? I have music at 20, master volume at 25, but like I don't go into caves and Nether enough for the music to play. Interesting. Super smelter. I can't. I've only quote unquote just started to figure out redstone, so I can't jump to a super smelter yet. Only once I'm thinking that's probably gonna be maybe the next factory will be a super smelter, maybe. Just because we're kind of getting towards that as like, oh, that'd be good to have. But otherwise, yeah, I think you can. Sorry, I physically can make a super smelter, but like in the hardcore world, I can't, because if you're unfamiliar, the hardcore world is based on. Oh, there's a handicap. Yes, it's a handicapped world of. It's the reason I'm only in diamond. I don't have netherite either. This world is nearly a year old. Next week, this world is 1 year old. I've played this for a year. There's a reason I don't have netherite yet. Is because I play it as if only letting the games, for the most part, communicate things to me. Like I couldn't go to the Nether until I found 3 Nether portal ruins. To then kind of piece together like, oh, it keeps making this weird shape of obsidian. Wonder why that is. Because that's how the game, in universe, communicates to the player. That's how you do that. I can't cure zombie villagers until I find an igloo that has a lab underneath, etc. But yeah, so it's kind of like a handicap, and it's made for a really slow playthrough. Like even like for months, I didn't even play with enchantment and stuff like that. Okay, so how does progression work? Well, the game for a lot of things will slowly tell you about it. But then for some things, there are certain things that it will never communicate to you. So like, for instance, okay, that I was like, what was that? And then I look, it is Lena Rain, but it's like another album. All right, we'll go back to, actually here, let's do the Nether music. Let's do the Nether music. All right. But yeah, so progression works in a way of like, if I find certain things in the world. So for instance, finding three nether portals was how I did that. To begin any redstone stuff, I had to find my first jungle and find a jungle temple, because that is the only place that has pistons and stuff like that in it, and that would be the first way that in game you would learn what a piston is. Like, what do you need to do in order to make something like a piston door or a smelter? Yeah, so for instance, like that started the journey of kind of like Redstone after that. And so I'm starting with simple contraptions like that one that's a pumpkin farm. This next one's gonna be a bamboo farm because I want to get more scaffolding for a big build that I'm gonna do. And then maybe the next one or the one after that for the industrial district will be like, oh, reasonably I could have figured out now, tooling around, how to build more complex redstone machines. So it's like stuff like that. Sometimes I have to kind of ham-fist it a bit. So like, and that's where the storyline of the world comes in. Because there is also a storyline that works, which is why earlier you might have seen people be like, oh, is this lore? Because normally when shaders turn on, it's before I do something in quote unquote lore, because I have kind of an ongoing story that's told between me and the chat, where the chat puts input in on the story as well. Because I think, I don't know, I like collaborative storytelling. I find it fun. It's enjoyable. And no, Germany didn't have an anthem. I mean, they did. There was certainly a period of time where Germany had an anthem. Not a good time, but you know. How'd you figure out observers? That's what I'm saying. So like some of the stuff is more through the storyline that gets made, where it's like in finding that temple, and then there's another temple that got made that had paperwork that had interesting designs that as well as found in old shipwrecks that I then worked with David, who's the librarian of the town, who helped me kind of figure it out, because sometimes there is no way to do it. Is this tribal? Is this one of those things of like, oh, technically it was never officially called a national anthem? Because I can think of like the song that it was effectively an anthem able to be sung. I guess maybe it technically wasn't codified or legally made the anthem, but it was in effect an anthem. It was a song of patriotism, specifically about the state. Wait, put on the DS. Let's see how terrible this is. It's not terrible. Come on. Is there a character that chat plays? Yeah. So the way that chat works is because effectively Steve is kind of a different character from the villagers, it seems. So it sort of became this thing of there's this long-standing story of also the past of the world, because I play a lot of D&D. So in some ways, I just kind of wanted to write a bit of a story that way. So there's certainly elements that are like that. So there's quote unquote lore builds. Actually, a great time to really go over this would be on the anniversary. I'm going to do a little bit of tour through some of the old lore builds. But like, so while I work on this stuff while streaming off stream, I try to do a bit more work on builds that are ruins and stuff like that. A good example is actually nearby. We'll go to that now. And so yeah, chat kind of represents the player as a demigod, potentially. I've not made that clear yet. I know what Napoleon the Seventh is in this world. But some have suggested demigod, some have suggested just a cool dude, some have suggested a god that has fallen from grace. There's elements of connections to things like wardens and stuff like that, because you know I have to future-proof it, so as new updates come out, I'm like, okay, there has to probably be something to connect to the wardens, etc. The flag that was popular wasn't the real government flag. I mean, that's kind of semantics at that point. I'm just saying, tribal, like you'd be getting into semantics about like, oh, well, technically that's not the true flag. Like, yeah, technically the Weimar Republic had a flag too until it collapsed. And like, yeah, it was a party's flag, but when no other party is allowed to exist, then I'm gonna go with that is the only flag. I mean, you're getting into semantics at that point. Not the hydrate. Please, dear God. Like the thing in Napoleon V being a movement high road. Yeah, that's the thing. And so some things, what I really love about it in collaborative storytelling is that because even just through my streamer name of Napoleon the Seventh, it implies there was previous, and that brought up a whole element that the chat started, and then I decided I wanted to fold in aspects of into this world, because it's clearly a lived-in world. Oh my god, I just drank. I didn't even finish the slurp. My gosh. My gosh. Anyway, this is one of the earliest ones I did. I've actually never even finished the detailing on it, which is pretty bad. Because this one I actually did on stream, and then I decided subsequent builds would happen off stream. So this is the smallest of the lore builds to exist. But the ruins that are up there, in which is where we have our nether portal. Like, watch that happen. See, that's the thing, is sometimes I wonder whether or not I should show the development of like what I think for the story. Like, I made a note of that and then like worked on it later, what I really wanted to do. From Napoleon, well, not the real one, like not simply because, I mean, I had considered that at one point. I will say, not the one from our world. And the reason for that is because that gets into too many messy things that brings in real world issues. So not from that, but yeah, so from this, it needs its detailing done. I can't believe I never finished detailing on this. Yeah, that dude. And then yeah, one of the first lore streams was, this is totally not canon going here right now, chat, just FYI. This is totally just showing it off. One of the first lore streams was, this was covered, and I tore up the floorboards and then found this. And it was a descending tunnel, yada, yada, yada. That then eventually came into a really simple kind of build that then was just like this kind of room with a bit of overgrown stuff. It was really weird. There was these weird symbols of carved stone in here. There was vines everywhere. There was a book here, and yada 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 yada. Oh man. Canon, clip it, snip it, send it off, 4K, and Mythic comes careening in. Oh, I thought you said there'd be no law. Oh, what is this, Napoleon? Turns into Lemon Grab. What is the meaning of that? This castle is in unacceptable condition. Oh my god. That is hard to do almost 4 hours into streaming. That is a hard voice to do that far in. Oh man. I want to make sure I'm in the Discord. Yep, I'm in. Pog. Yeah, and in the Discord there's the the series is called The Ageless Empire. Take from that what you will. And so that is in part. Okay, this is getting okay. Calm down, friggin' nether music. This is an Interstellar. Is that lectern being read by a comparator? Back there? No, there's no redstone in that building. There's no redstone in there. But yeah, no, the Napoleon was about. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he was a great general, but that doesn't mean that like he's not beyond reproach of I mean, in a lot of history, he's a very complicated figure. He is incredibly complicated, and he certainly was tyrannical in many ways. Fascist is a step too far. I don't believe he was fascist. He doesn't have any policies that were fascist. Dictatorial, yes, absolutely, but those two things are separate. But I digress. Oh, but man, equal nap, true. So true, King. Character before, without the restriction. He has mid redstone, just think I checked. Yeah, there has been some things with redstone that I've done prior with traps, stuff like that are not official builds. Like one that I will show off at a later date, or on the anniversary or whatever, is because that is the smallest of the builds. There's also, which ties in some of the god stuff, is and which is why I went with god for chat when we were originally deciding, and why I really ran with it was one of the reasons is it made it easier to tie lore to chat, because I always felt collaborative storytelling of like interpreting what chat came up with and fitting that kind of into the world story was interesting. So there has been 3 different members of chat, whether or not they know it or not. I can't tell if they, I've never been able to tell if they figured it out who was being who was being talked about in different lore scenarios. But there's books that spoke about different there was books speaking about specific issues and stuff like that, and individuals and gods and prayers, yada yada yada, that are from chat in later builds. The giant skeleton field and the shipwreck in the temple. That is one of my proudest ones. What? Huh? Sorry, I don't know, MJ. That's crazy. Anyway. So anyway, yeah. But yeah, so there's like a tomb that I built in one place in the desert that we'll revisit at some point. And there's some that are built that have not been found yet, just because the storyline didn't fit. There's one that's underneath the city, somewheres in the mines that I found recently. And then there's I think the only other one that you guys have seen would be the skeletons, the giant skeletons and stuff like that. That one's probably my proudest. Just because I really like the idea of it. It's not the most complicated build I did, but I really like the idea. It just felt really cool. But yeah, and so the way that I kind of do this world is it's so fun. I'm gonna be making this exact same speech probably like next Friday. But the way that I do this world and the way that I build in this world is on stream. I'm building the city that time's a bit fluid here, sort of already exists, sort of doesn't, kind of thing. Like time I'm not gonna get too much into it because I don't want to spoil anything, but because there is a little bit of a story. But yeah, so this city is what gets built on stream, which is the quote-unquote ageless empire being built. And I'm turning this eventually into it's like a mega build that's gonna take a long time. But then to that end, there's builds all around it. There's farms. It's going to be a cathedral that I think will be in one of the next builds. There's an industrial district. An outer wall has been roughly outlined, yet it needs to still be constructed. It just takes a lot of stone and stuff like that. So it's just a lot to get done. And then also not every stream it's 2 days a week. 4 hours, like 8 hours a week is dedicated to the city itself throughout the year, if I don't stream something different on those days, which occasionally I do. So. How it built to the reveal that it was very, oh man, it's it. See, MJ, I'm so happy to hear that, because like there's a few friends of mine who have had many a month, not one full month of me just talking their ear off, and I was like telling them exactly how I wanted to do it and what to do and figuring out what I wanted to do, because you guys were there when I saw that cavern. I doubt anybody would actually remember this part. When we first discovered that jungle, which was made, what would you call it? When we first saw that jungle, in general, it was probably right then, I believe, on stream actually, I'd said like, oh, look at that cool cavern with the sticking up rock. Wouldn't it be cool if there was a boat? And that was in like, I'm gonna say January maybe. Like that was forever ago. And then afterwards I just couldn't get it out of my head, and then it just became like this thing that really, anyway, I'll explain more, but like I don't want to do it off the cuff now because I don't want to like accidentally spoil things. And I am writing out kind of like stuff that I can talk about for each build, because I just feel like that's interesting. That's a good, like, it's a 1 year anniversary, so it'll be nice to memory lane it, see some things, do some things, etc. And so like, man, I'm so happy. Like, is that see that I was like, that would be so cool if, and then I was like, let's do it, and it worked so well. It was so I'm so happy that hit as I intended, because I thought that was sick, man. Nap, want to watch Miguel and Ricky teenage walk with me? No, I'm probably fine, dude. Festival wasn't made until after World War One. Yeah. Well, I mean, created's a strong word. I mean, you can't. How do I phrase it? fascism is not attributable to one individual. In fact, especially because there's so many different versions, not versions of fascism per se, but like interpretations. It's argued when fascism technically started as a political practice. Yeah, it was in the 20th century, but there's elements that you could view as a fascist state in various past moments, in different centuries in different places in the world. Oh my god, wait a second, no please. Oh thank god, that was pig stepping. Oh, DMCA, my god. I could see some exploits being explained as divine blessings, actually, like TNT duping. Well, and that's the thing, is like I never want to break the game either. So like duping's not really a thing that I'm really interested in. And I'm happy. I really enjoy the slow progression. And yeah, divine blessings and stuff like that. That's how I did. That's how I discovered golems and golemancy, how to build those. Because otherwise, there really wasn't going to be a way. And the village was under attack by a raid really early on. Like I was not ready. I was in iron armor and I survived a raid. That is nutty. And won. Like I mean, sure, it was not the most like absolutely brave version of a raid that you'd have ever seen, but still, it was good gracious. I'm surprised that didn't end the hardcore world, then end there. Like when you think about it, there's I wouldn't take on a raid necessarily even like right now. It would still be kind of iffy to take on a raid even without even in the armor that I'm in now. So like it's wild that worked out. So any of that, I was explaining villagers in the Discord. L. 4 times I was screaming and nearly cried. L. Couldn't be me. Napoleon so powerful. Octopus. I get on edge when you turn on shit because you trick us into thinking that you're not. You turn them on to appreciate the jungle and find the cave, and you turn them on to appreciate the glow and found the deep slate. It's correct. I mean, and that's the thing is I like that it's unknown, and that's why I try to use them sometimes off as well, because like sometimes I genuinely just like using shaders. It makes the game look cool. Other times I'm like, this is a good way to really separate when it's going to be a true story beat, when I'm going to be probably turning off alerts or ignoring some alerts. You know what I mean? So it's just interesting. But yeah. Sorry, that was kind of effectively what will happen in a very light version of what will happen in next Friday's stream. Or well, I say next Friday, technically the anniversary is on a Saturday, but I don't think I should do it on the Saturday. I don't think I'll do it on the official anniversary. Maybe I will. I don't know. Well, because like the issue with that just becomes that like I don't stream on Saturdays, and while I could give up, I'm fine to like cancel any plans I would have on a Saturday and stream. It's more like I'm like, I don't know who would be available, or like if other people have things going on, so I don't want to like do this big event, I guess you'd call it, like a down memory lane event on a stream when like most people can't see it. I don't know. Just feels like it would be weird. But also I kind of like the idea of doing it that way. Not just doing it on the Friday. Yeah, see, that's the other thing, is I'm like, but also, is a day really that big of a difference? It's more consistent. And that's what I'm saying. Like it's less of a one-up. Some people, when they say, see Nap just enjoying shaders, just drool in the manager, it must be lore. But understandably, because a lot of times I have done it, it has been lore. Or yeah, there's the lore underneath that, which I've not revisited, I don't think, on stream too many times. But today I was just enjoying shaders, and other times I have just enjoyed shaders. Sometimes I'm just enjoying the shaders, man. Or like when I'm showing you guys the difference between Sildur and complementary shaders. Have these finished cooking yet, by the way? That's kind of why I've been kind of hoping that it would finish cooking while I did all that. You say you were enjoying shaders, but then you also reviewed the lore with us. I mean, fair, I guess. for lore and enjoying them. Well, I mean, but that's the thing, is like the shaders I enjoy are complementary shaders because it's not so overbearing. And so that's why I used it for lore, because I was like, oh, cool. The fact you tied a random ship, Greg, that was so cool. Hey. I mean, hey, there's got to be a reason that all those ships are wrecked everywhere and some are on land. How'd that happen, you know? I'm so pleased. It's such a shot in the dark sometimes. I did that lore and I was like, I know I find this cool, but I was so unsure if it was as cool to all of you as it was to me. Because like to me, that was like nutty. I was like, this is so sick. I love this. But it's hard to tell sometimes. And you tied them in to another random wreck, and then the third shipwreck on the spike gauntlet. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I was so happy. Cause that build, that full build there, I think adding in the trap and the connection between the ship. I wasn't sure if I was gonna do the ship originally. I wanted to, but then I was like, I don't know. It's kind of gonna be like a lot. I don't know how much people will actually like care or not. So I was like, but I was like, you know what? I just like the creativity of it. I just want to do it because it's fun. And so that's how I did it, really. Okay, I forgot that's how. I need 8 because otherwise this is useless. Don't have to. Like a lot of the lore, but the skeleton was top notch. See, that's, oh man, it was really hard to tell because it was I think it was also a much lower viewer count comparatively to when I did the desert one. But then also what was I gonna say? Something. Oh yeah, and then also though, I was just like, I can't tell based on reaction if because sometimes chat's slow and sometimes it's fast, so it's hard to gauge when you can't hear anybody whether or not it's like going well. Oh, I was so happy with the setup, man. I was so like, oh, do they know lore's coming or do they not? And it was funny, earlier that stream, I think Killer had been like, he's gonna flip it on and turn on lore, and I was like, oh, Killer, oh, that's rich, it's so funny. Oh my god. I was like, oh man. It's like, I was just like, oh, how very droll. Oh man, I was so happy with that too. That took so long to grind out all the bones I needed for that because I didn't automate the process. That is when I finally broke it. I started to get like more into into redstone because I was like, I need this automated, man. And so I needed the pumpkin farm to get the last way because I was just, there were full days. I ground out the looting 3 on this sword for like a full weekend because into just getting bones. Every night I'd just go and like night in Minecraft, I mean, I would just be working through the day and just try to get it every day to get as many bones as possible from skeletons. And my god, it was such a grind for so long. The Ageless Empire end screen. What was the time you goofed? Goofed as in did it for fake. The first time rather. The first time was in the desert. The very first time was the desert. That was right in the Tomb of the Desert, and that was the first ever like really big lore that none of you had seen before I showed it, and that was right at Christmas. That was right before the holiday break. Yeah, you were, and that's my point. That's why it was so hard to tell. I was like, I can't tell if I topped that because I want it to be bigger and I want it to be better. Every new lore thing I want to be bigger and better and have more dedicated time to, which is why they're so spaced out. Which is why I did kind of the mini lore, well not mini, just like a quicker build to be in between when I did the Deep Dark under the city. Because that was relevant and I was going to do something there later. But then I was also like, you know what? Let's do this now because it's going to be a while, I think, before I can do another big lore thing. And it needs, like, in my opinion, it needs to be better and bigger. But the desert was the first big one. And then I was like, all right, I can do better. And I figured out after doing the jungle, I was like, skeletons. And that's what I wanted. The big giant skeletons was the first idea there. And then I was like, oh, but the shipwreck does sound cool. That was an idea, but then I was like, no, skeletons. And then I was like, no, you know what, shipwreck. And then I was like, wait, what if I tied the shipwreck with a path that then, and then I thought the idea of the temple and then the little place that goes off. It was great. Mythic, what are you doing back? What are you doing? Tell you a shit. I tell you, you're back. Oh my god. But yeah, and you know, I'll go into greater detail on all this later next week, because like I just have a lot to say on the whole thing. It's been a wonderful process. It's been fun because it's been really creative, and I've never been a build, like, genuinely speaking, something like what's behind me, like that house, is as complicated as I ever got in Minecraft. What is this? ASMR boy, yes. My throat is actually kind of killing me, so that's probably a good idea. But yeah, so the ASMR voice is just kind of like where I talk a bit more quietly. But yeah, in general though, the what was his name? Something. Desert build. I also have a 4-hour drive. Oh god. And need Soup for a pick-me-up. Okay, we'll go visit Soup and David. But yeah, so like in building those out, I remember that desert temple really, like, everybody's like, whoa! And that was still like one of the higher peaks for the channel kind of thing. Which, you know, everything goes through its peaks and valleys, and we're not gonna get into that. And so yeah, it was this really cool thing to kind of get to do for y'all. So how would one create a deity? You mostly just kind of pick what you want to do, and then in the Ageless Empire, I think there's you pick a domain you want, and then go from there. You can put as much or as little work into it as you'd like, and much in the way of D&D, which is kind of like where I get a lot of this stuff out of for myself. Like that's where my mind's at when I'm doing it. Is that I take some of the ideas, and sometimes I keep entirely to what was written, and sometimes I change some stuff up if I need to. Like fully in sort of messy right now. And that's the thing. It's like I never wanted anybody to feel like it had to be homework. But you know, some that were more fleshed out or fit for what I needed were then easier to use for gods that I wanted to do for lore, because they became interesting. They became interesting little chunks like that. A kind of small domain so that I don't have to share. Fair. Pig's like, I'm gonna hyper focus on this and only this, and then no one else is gonna get any. So, my friend, how you doing, pal? Oh, good. How you been? Been well? Well, I mean, yeah, I can probably expand it or whatever. You know, generally speaking. You know, yeah, I don't know. I've been having actually, you know what? I keep seeing those dudes with the banner out and about, by the way. They're just around the city. You know, the dudes with the same people who raided us. However long ago, you know? Well, no, I'm keeping them away, and the city's certainly defensible. It's fine. Fair. But I don't know. I keep seeing them. I think they're coming from somewhere. Well, I've seen what seems like an outpost of sorts at some point. Yeah, it seems quite organized, honestly. I don't know. David has thoughts. Well, he thinks I should speak to the cleric about it a couple towns over. Well, I think he just thinks the cleric might have a bit more of an idea of who they are. Well, are you familiar with them? Like, generally, or? What does a bit mean? Does it mean, like, you know who they are? Okay, but, like, if you know something, it'd be good to know. Right. Soup, how organized are they? Do they, like, have, like, a base? That was quick. What do you mean, no? That was too quick. Well, no, what aren't you sharing, Soup? Do they have a base? What? Why? I don't think staying away seems lame. Come on, if they're gonna bet. Well, if I could just go nip it in the bud and then it's all fine. Don't you think? Why should I stay away? What are they gonna do? What do you mean dangerous things? Soup, I don't think they're that dangerous. Yeah, but that was like a weird dude. I don't know. He was. Well, yeah, I don't necessarily. I'm not the best with magic. But, well, I certainly know some. Sort of. What? You didn't know? What? Yeah, I've always been able to kind of do it. Just a little bit. Yo, Schecter, thank you so much for the follow. I don't know. It kind of comes easy to me, man. Is that abnormal? Like, you know, with these. But yeah, I just engraved them. It was easy. You know? Just kind of... well, the cleric said something about memories at one point. Yeah, so yeah, memory magic. And I just kind of, you know, figured it out. Well, I can do it. Can you not? What? Can you not? Oh. I didn't know it was that rare of a thing, man. Seems pretty normal to me. Oh, well, where do you get yours then? No, wait, because you have enchantments. You find them. Okay. I didn't realize it was some lost art soup. I thought, well, I don't know. It seems pretty fine normally. Well, I don't know. I still think it's worth a conversation with that cleric. He might know something. Yeah, well, you don't like anybody, Snoopy. Come on, you're just a big grouch, man. Leave it be. Yeah, well, you too. All right, see you, Soap. Oh, man. He's so paranoid. Soap's just a weirdo. Also, yo, guys, now what's up, dude? He's such a weirdo, man. Out of canon. For those that don't know, also welcome, Schecter. You've come in. I was just doing a quick bit of little storytelling, but yeah. So for those that don't know, Soup is it used to be a Fletcher, and he's now a sort of retired adventurer. So he's sort of that pinpoint for the story, and David is more of well, I guess we'll go more into a longer recap. I should really do a bigger recap next week. I think I'll like plan it out a bit more. I was gonna just kind of like wing it a little bit with some like, oh, here, don't say this, don't say that. but maybe a bit more might be fun. I don't know. Could be. You never know. Oh my god. But anyway, chat. I'm so sorry for those who have just shown up. It's we've come to the end of the stream, and you know, haven't seen Dave. I guess you'll have to be here next week then, huh? Oh, keep him wanting more. Make me step to 127. Oh, well, then, there you go, Pink. Desky said it himself. Oh my god, Nap. What in the trumpet playing? Are you okay? I'm always okay. What do you mean? I've never not been okay. I'm grand. Anyway, chat. My good gracious. I do hope you all have a wonderful weekend, man. It should be fun. Happy Pride to all that applies to. I do hope you have a wonderful month in general. Congratulations. As I said, I hope it doesn't ring hollow. I don't mean it to ring hollow. I understand rainbow corporatism is like a problem, but genuinely, like, be proud of yourself. You are valid, man. And just, I don't know, you should love yourself and care for yourself. It's important. Be who you are. But either way, I hope to see you all again, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And you'll probably, for those who are subbed, I do plan to do the book, for those who are subscribed, the book club will probably meet this weekend, hopefully. We'll be doing a bit on Dracula. But yeah, all right, Jet. Bye! Bye! Also, yes, please feel free to join the Discord or any of the other socials. Follow me on Twitter, etc. And it is the best way to keep track of when streams may or may not end up canceled, because sometimes that happens because of real life, rarely, or if some news coming out, or if YouTube videos come out, etc. So yeah, anyway, chat, I'll see you all next time. Bye!